Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to CoalLLC. And we're doing something that you guys are recommending today. Max employees drawn. Minimum. Chunk size. What's the recommended on this? Reducing the chunk size will make chunk loading pauses less noticeable, but more frequent. I mean, we could do that. I think we're actually just going to go with the max employees down. But there's a reason for this. Doing a new game. We're doing a standard game. You're scrolling over here. We can't employ anything other than miners with this, so we're going to go with the mule. And we're going to go with standard. I am slightly tempted to do sky mine, just for the fact that I think it'd be funny to see them flying up and just have everything drop down on us, but we'd have a harder time doing the whistle on that one, so we're going to go with standard. I will be doing sky mine in a separate one, just in the future. And day one, we're just going to be doing our usual, let's go find what kind of garbage we can get. We don't have a cap on our thing, so we just need a nice big pile of coal and a nice big pile of currency. We're going to probably need to do the quest as well. I'm not too concerned about getting the vacuum, but we could do that. I am more concerned about getting minions and getting the money to get teleporters, because we're going to have to teleport back up eventually. Well, currently we do not have the 39,000 gold necessary for that. And they did actually do some updates for the explosives. I don't think it applies to the minions, unfortunately. But I do hope that they eventually do that so they can kind of catch up. And let's go ahead and bash the crap out of these. But yes, I'm going to be doing this per the recommendations of people in the comments. I'm going to be doing specific things, which is going to be the whole goal of it. Do we actually still have time? Yeah, we still have a little bit of time. I am going to go ahead and grab... I think I'm going to grab that iron up top, actually. We should have time to do that. Then we'll grab the copper down the other side if we have time then. Mainly because we just need more resources. The big quest that we need is going to be... Actually, we're not even going bombs, so we don't even need to get the bomb quest done. That's actually a good thing. So let's grab these. I think we can get one more and then get out. Yoink. And let's go ahead and drop this off. And the reason why I just go to the thing over here and just end the day usually, this was actually a question that was made, is because I'm not confident in my ability to get back out, and any resources you get down there is just a waste of time. If you do not make it back, they do not deposit. I've heard people thinking otherwise. It doesn't work that way. Just gonna make that one extremely blunt. That is a different mining game. That I'm not doing today. Okay, bonus-wise, we need time. Second bonus, we need ways to get out of freaking Dodge. Now, we could actually go with the shoddy staff. That's 150 gold. We can sell this for 20. That'll let us get through some stuff a little bit faster. It's not really ideal, and we're going to go ahead and get 15 of these guys. Just so we can get out of a pinch, we need to get this actually set up a little bit to our advantage. Now, as far as the path that I want to take through this, I think I'm going to go bottom left, because that looks a little bit more promising. It means that we're going to have a little bit of a harder time getting through the iron, but I think we'll still be fine. There we go. Grab those, and we should be able to keep grabbing to the left. We still need to get up to 80 coal today. And obviously, we can carry pretty much anything we want. And I am going to just kind of roller coaster through this a little bit. We're going to get this iron right, huh? I think we already have our 80 coal. Yes, we do. We have 116. Let's go ahead and bust those two first, though. Okay, so our next location... Oh, we don't want to break that one. We want to break this one. Reason being is we want a way out of this place. And this is going to be our best option for that. And getting more time to get out of here is also important. I'm going to go ahead and bust these. Oh, I don't want to bust the floor over there, so we're going to aim down a little bit. Now let's go ahead and take out the iron. Reason being is I actually want the iron more than the coal now, because iron is going to be important for our economy. We can probably get that one there as well. There you go. I could go for the chest right now. I do want to, but we also need the ability to... Let's grab those. Get the hell out of here, and also we need the actual money, probably more than the 5% chest at the moment. because we're not even certain on what we're going to settle on for our skill. Because in the end, we're going to be using a whistle 90% of the time. People were mentioning that right-click causes it to summon all of them, as opposed to in a chain. I will be trying that. We still have plenty of time. I'm going to go after this iron right here real quick. Do we care that we're getting coal on top of these? No. But we are caring that we get the iron and stuff. The iron is probably our most important resource. Copper's not bad, but iron is easily the most important. Once we get to about probably the timer, we're going to start trying to head back out. Now, should I get access to the freaking... I'm trying to remember what else it was called. Just a regular pickaxe, sorry. Maybe. And no, we're not going to be able to dig out fast enough with this to get the chest and the money stuff. Okay, we're about to start seeing it hit the little red marker, so let's go and grab these. I don't know if I can get one of these unlocked. We might not have the firepower to get the sapphires. But yeah, the upgrade I'm most concerned about... Oh, okay, this is... Can we get out with this? Probably. Yeah, we can. Do we go back for the coal? Nah. We can jump 3. Whoopa. And let's go ahead and grab these. Let's greed this up. Obviously, if I completely bork things, will be SOL. There we go. There's a nice big deposit, 519 coal. Do we actually get out of here in time? No. We could try and get that coal and get up there, but I don't think it's going to be possible now. This should be a decent chunk of change, though. Yeah, 1917. That's advancing. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go completely ham until we get enough for this. So next up, we could go Iron Staff, which I think is actually probably not a bad pickup. It's a couple upgrades up from us. So we could go like that. Bonuses, we don't care about inventory slots, so we're going to go ahead and save money there. It still leaves us with 1,000, so I'm going to go ahead, get myself a miner, and we'll start moving up that path as well. And I want to go ahead and get probably a decent chunk of these. So I will go, let's say 51. We have 90. Actually, no, let's just go all the way to 100. There you go. Do I have anything else to spend the money on? No. Could I get an iron pickaxe to help get through the cases? Yes, that might actually be worthwhile. So I'll go ahead and grab that. This is just so we can get through into the chests and get those. So we have a miner guy. We can go pick up his stuff later on. And this actually might get us through relatively quickly. There we go. Grab that. That's going to be some amethyst. Nice. Now, do I want to go overboard on this floor? Yes. Because I want to be able to get the iron going. I want to get the rest of this stuff going. We're not going bombs. We are going strictly in the realm of just the mining guys. There are people who said that I should get a few bombs, and it's not a bad idea. It actually is probably the right idea to get a few bombs. Just so, and this is going to be a weird little thing, it's mostly so you can get access to the bottom floors faster, because you'll be kind of like... It destroys the top few layers. So you don't have to wait for them to pick it out. Obviously, miner speed would be solid. We are going to go ahead and grab this chest here, I believe. Let's go ahead and aim down for it, I believe. Possibly like that. There we go. We'll just take out the bottom part of it, because that'll get us some more coal, and then we'll find our way back up. That's going to be... That is... None of those are particularly great. We'll just take some pickaxe mining damage. There we go. Not that it's particularly useful for us. We're already at gray, which is unfortunate, because we don't really want to be there just yet. Let's go ahead and get the heck back out of Dodge. And yes, I will be picking up stuff from the top as well. And we'll grab the sapphire over here, because that's going to be worth quite a bit. Now, obviously, we're going to need number of slot upgrades eventually, just so we can get through the... I'm going to grab these and take you out. But yeah, we're eventually going to need them just so we can get through the next few layers as we start getting more variety. I'm going to go ahead and use these to get up there. Yoink. We do have more than enough coal for this level. That's one thing that I do like, is that we do usually end up getting more than enough. Am I going down there for the coal? No, but I will go down there for iron. We get a little bit of extra coal. Awesome sauce. Get up out of the damn hole. We're going to have to go back to the right fairly soon, just so we can get our minions nonsense. We're going to grab that. And we'll grab the sapphire as well. There we go. Get back up out of dodge. Now he should have a good chunk of resources over here for us to grab. Yes, I'm missing out on a single iron. It's fine. Let's get this sold, just so we guarantee we can get up there. So I'm going to grab these. We're not even going to bother really going for any of the quests today. Why? Because it just doesn't matter. Yep. And yeah, I'm bad at judging how long it takes. We probably could have gotten one of the coppers. Not the end of the world. Oop. My chair just decided it did not want to roll back. Which is kind of crappy, but it'll be fine. And yes, we are max level. We can be generalists if we want. Now, upgrades. Currently have 3,400. We still need the ability to get out. You can go up to the sapphire staff. We still... Oh, we need the time first. Yeah, we definitely need time first. Angel wings are really high priority for us, too. So that's where we're at with those. I'm going to go ahead and get this back up to 100. And then we're going to just hold on to it. We have the one employee just doing stuff. He's fine. Let's go ahead and get through this iron over here. And you notice that we are actually getting through these relatively quickly. So I don't know how long it's going to take us to get down as low as possible. The goal today, for those of you that are curious, is actually to get through the orange layer that is beneath the green. The one that we were struggling with last time. So people were saying you can get to 39 with that. I have a feeling we're not going to get quite that far. I have a feeling we're going to get to like 35-ish. But that is just my guess right now. As far as clearing out upward, generally speaking, a lot of people do get upset that I fire upwards, but I'm basically digging out the entire side over there. Now, whenever I'm doing it while going down, that is just to get more resources liberated from it. If we're not seeing the ground, chances are we're not hitting the ground. For those of you that are curious. I'm going to go through the side over here. We're actually going to go through the greenery down there. Because we want money. Okay, so we go up through this. I'm going to fire like that so we liberate all the resources over there and pick them up. That gets us... Oh, yay, an amethyst. Just what I don't need. Can I get that iron, please? Thank you. Oh, and we got some more coal. That's not bad. We're currently way over what we need coal-wise. We only need 600 and something. So any additional resources are always a plus. And I will go ahead and take those off of there. Yep, can I actually kill that? Thank you. We will grab that copper on the way through. Can I not jump? There we go. Now, do I want to go and get these chests? Yes. Now that we actually have things kind of squared away. And blast that away. We still have a good chunk of the day left as well. Let's go. Man, magic missile damage, sure. Not like we can really do too much with that. And I will go ahead and go down there and get that green too. So let's go and pop those. We'll pop these 3 up here just to get a bit more. We will get an upgrade as far as what we can mine fairly soon, too. Right about the halfway mark during the day. We want to bust that. Grab that. Do I want to get this? It's not going to be worth a lot. But it'll be worth enough. Now, I think I'm going to start heading back. Just to make sure that we're close enough to turn this stuff in later. We have 1,100 gold to turn in. And let's go ahead and bust these. Free stuff. I mean, it's extra gold. Every little bit does count. So blasting it away does not hurt. I will grab any gems I see on the surface nearby. Like that blue one's a little too far down there at the moment. It's going to be worth it if I can come back for it. But we also need to get all of your trash. So we can get the heck out of here. There we go. We have greens and blues down here, which is good profit. And yes, we will go up there and grab what he has. We just need to go up at an angle. And yes, he is clearing those out relatively quickly, but not quick enough for my taste. We will eventually get an upgraded version of him. Because right now, he's kind of a pushover. He's kind of garbage. He's kind of a numpty. So am I, though. I mean, I don't really have room to judge, but I would like to get more resources. Okay, and we are going to fire up here while he is mining next to us. And whenever we hit red, we'll go back down. And right now, it's just extra resources. I'm not going to go out of my way to get too far away from him. Because I have a gut feeling that that's going to bite me in the ass if I go too far away. I could go after this, though. Because I think we can get in there. 30 seconds? Yeah, we can get in. Should probably be using my pickaxe. Employee miner speed, sure. I generally want them swinging faster, so speed is going to take priority over damage. Just because the way we're doing it on this one is going to unfortunately be the approach of a bunch of single target mining guys, which just is not going to be able to take out the swaths that we were before. But now we have 5,200. Yay! We could get jetpack. Could also get one-click chest looting, which is very tempting, but we can just grab that later. It's not a huge issue yet. Emerald staff would be an improvement. I think we're going to go ahead and grab that. That should let us decimate the first floor. And we're going to upgrade you to the associate miner. So he is doing more pickaxe damage than us, I believe. Because we currently have that. Yeah, he's doing twice as much. For a relatively decent investment, but twice as much. And let's go ahead and go to the left a little bit. Get ourselves more chests. And as long as we hit enough coal, we should be... Oh god, flamethrower. I need to be careful with it, otherwise I'm going to lock myself in. Go ahead and get those going. Okay, so that's good. Let's grab you. Increase wet damage, because we will be going for a little bit of wet. That's pretty much the only AoE we're going to go for. Let's go and grab you. That's going to be, sure, magic missile damage for now. We currently have almost enough coal. But we're going after chests now. And probably a little bit of money. Miner speed. Yes. Employee miner speed. Can I get up there is a question. Think I can. Whoop. There we go. There's 1 and 2. Amethyst. Not the worst thing ever. We have enough coal now. We'll grab stuff on the way back as well. Goal now is get upgraded enough that we can get the wings. Player jump velocity works for me. Hooked on phonics worked for you. It's fine. Okay, so we need probably a platform to get back up, but we should be able to just grab this, pickaxe through this a little bit, get that chest up there. Hoopa, hoopa. And then we'll start going back left so we can go check on our mining guy and then go west. We're going to go with poison damage because we're actually going to be using poison a little bit because we're going to be using probably about 5 to 10 of the poison water guys. Okay, now as far as this goes, I'm going to actually stair step down, even though we don't need these resources right here, because it's going to get me to this chest, and we'll be able to go left from here. That is going to be sprint speed, because that's the least annoying thing there. Are we going to be using the platforms? Yes, to get out. We're gonna have to. And can we mine the gray? Yes, sort of. This is strong enough to mine the gray. Let's go ahead and bust everything up there. Okay, we're at halfway mark. We need to be going left. I'm not going to worry about the coal or stuff stuck in the ground. We want that blue is what I'm aiming for there. And we could go for the iron right there. I think we're better off going left and actually gathering what our minion has and making sure we're close to the start, or at least do a drop off at the start, just in case our greed bites us in the ass. Okay, so we have a decent amount of loot here. Where'd he go? Oh, he went down. He's just doing his job, which is fine by me. And do we actually shoot up here? Yes. So we're near where we need to be. I'm going to do just mostly vertical mining here, so I actually stay close to where I want to be. So we should be able to just liberate a bunch of this stuff, go to the west, and get ourselves that chest as well. He's getting us loot down there. He might start in on the grays soon, though, which will just basically be a mockery to me, because we should probably be down there ourselves. Pickaxe mining speed, sure. We might need it later. We're not going to be able to get up to that chest today. Let's go ahead and destroy all this, and then we'll start heading back, because we are actually pretty close to start seeing the timer clock in. Sorry. It's just going to keep happening. My cough is going to keep going. Okay, we want that iron there. We're going to be shooting up a bit. We're going to have to use platforms to get out. That is perfectly fine by me, to have to use platforms to get out. At this point in it, we can spare the, 20 some odd gold that's going to come from it. Now, the coal drops here are not that bad because we have the space. Okay, so we should make our way out. I need the iron. I'm greedy. We didn't drop off our stuff before. Okay, so this is... Okay, so this is the opening. Let's go ahead and go boop, 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 boop. And turn that in. That is good. Do we have time to get back out? I don't think so. So let's try for this. Nope, we didn't quite get to the chest. No! It's a shame. It's fine. 9,500, sure, that's good. Equipment-wise, bonuses, still can't get the angel wings. So we want to just keep going for better gear then. Currently on emerald wand, so we could do silver pickaxe, I think. Or we could actually go full-on amethyst pickaxe. I think we do. Yeah. That'll be fine. And then we just buy what we can with these. We still just have the one employee. That will change. I think by the end of the last one, we had something like 10 million employees or some weird crap like that. Okay, employee, go down. Fine, go all the way down. Now, we need 900 coal to get through today. So having this be a nice vertical swath so we can find it later is important to me. Because I want him on the gray. And we are able to damage it. It's about the same speed we were able to damage the starting area earlier. So I want to just go ahead and grab some of this first, though. Increase poison damage, because we're going to be going a little bit of poison. Just a little bit. And we're just trying to liberate some of these gems right here so we can actually indicate where we're going to be. There you go. And I will probably put a single little bit of our platforms. Here, let's go ahead and just build it. Why not? That way we can see it later. Run over and up. There you go. And down we can go. I'm going to grab this real quick because it is just right here. Do we care about the stuff we're blowing up over there? Not really. We're going to take money on that one because none of those are valuable. Okay, so now we get going down into the gray. We have an amethyst pickaxe, so we actually can destroy single blocks a little bit better. Like, see, we one-shot those. So we should go over to the sapphire over here. He is following me like nobody's business. There's our sapphires. Let's go after the chest over here while he is doing his thing. I'm going to go after the greens. Yoink. Do I care about the quests? No. Not for this particular run. Well, we're going after another one of you. Let's go ahead and get our way back up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to build straight up from here. Am I going to be able to go down there and get that loot? Yes. Just a matter of getting enough platforming set up so we can actually get the hell out of here. Now, do I want to send him down? I think I do want to send him down. So he actually goes down that way a little bit, and then we'll come down here and get this stuff. Yes, I will get the gems on either side. We will get the chests that are near here. But this is high value for me. Player pickaxe damage, sure. Okay, we got silver. We're actually full on slot-wise, so I might need to get the extra slots soon. Increase wet damage. We have a shotgun, which I frankly just don't like. I don't like the shotguns. They have knockback, which generally screws me over pretty bad. So what I want are the amethysts, the emeralds, and the sapphires. Because we have enough coal to turn in. So it's literally just mining for value now. If we have to knock some coal out to get to them, that's fine. Silver's pretty good value as well. Yoink those. Let's go back this way so we're at least a little bit close to where we need to be. I should probably be shooting almost constantly into, like, this stuff. But the thing is, we're not destroying them fast enough with that to really go swath mining with it. Otherwise, that would be pretty solid. Okay, so let's go and get those going. And I want to come over to this. We'll drop back down there for the sapphires in just a minute. Yes, we only get like 1 or 2 amethysts in a go. But at the same time, I'm not bothered by that. Okay, grab those. We do have amethysts down there. I'm not going to bother with them. I am going to get these, though. Yoink. Let's see how he's doing up here. Let's grab his stuff. Yoink. And we are still going to be leaving a bunch of stuff on the ground just because I don't want to risk not getting up with our resources. I think we might go after chests now, because we have that much turned in. So going after this chest seems like not a bad idea. That is going to be an amethyst, which made it less worthwhile. I could go chest rushing. Yoink, there we go. And can we get to another chest? Possibly. Almost. I pressed E right as the tide ended. We don't have one-click grabbing of them either, so it probably would not have been able to get gotten by us. We're almost there, by the way, with our goal of getting 25 grand for wings. So we no longer need platforms. 16 grand gets us up to... Still not enough for the silver wand. We're still on the green wand. That sucks. I will take inventory slots, and I will take one-click looting, and I will take more platforms. We're going to go with 61, confirm. That gets us to 100. Employee-wise, senior miner. Dude gonna go down. And dude, you need to actually, come down with us. Let's go ahead and just knock that loose, just so we have a clear path above us. Yeah, you want to be down in the grays, my friend. There, nice. Good job. You now have a purple pickaxe, just like us. You are one of us. I am going to do this, though. Yoink. Employee minor damage, sure. 2% is going to matter quite a bit whenever we get towards the end of this. So that goes up there, and we go ahead and just make a platform across. And I'm going to try and bust open that real quick, just so we can grab it while he's doing his stuff down there. Probably wasting a little bit of time going for it. Player jump velocity, though, is worthwhile. Okay, so he's going to the left, so I'm going to go to the right, except I want these. There you go, bud. Get in the hole. Oh, we got a ruby. Nice. Okay, so he's going down there. We'll probably go stick around him a little bit, because he's going to keep going about as fast as we do through this stuff. I think he swings slightly faster than me now, though. So that is going to be a little bit rough. Do we have enough coal? No. We will. Not yet. Because we're currently at 11 some odd. Yeah, and we're getting decent amounts from these, but we need to focus in on coal to ensure we have enough whenever that whole crap at the end comes. Okay, we'll pop you. We did get the upgrade for our number of things in inventory, right? So we go ahead and blast a little bit on an angle here to the right. Just to get our loot. And we did get a little bit in there. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to shoot up this way. We should be able to actually make another ramp down if we want to. Did we get some of the blues? A little bit. Now we have way more than enough coal. And we'll go back up to our mining friend. Just because we just got enough loot off of this to last us a little while. I don't think I can get over to that without using a bunch of platforms. It's another reason why we want the blasted... whatchamacallit? Wings. Wings are the word I'm looking for. Wow. And Alzorath remember basic English? No. That is just not something in my capabilities at the moment. Dude is clearing stuff. He just hitting whatever he feels like. Do we care about that iron down there? Not so much anymore. We care more about what he's got. We care about what Mining McGee has going on. Now, we could get the jump jet before getting the wings, but getting the wings will generally guarantee an easier time for me to get back up. Go ahead and take these. Dude's going to keep going right there. We should actually have enough now to actually get 25 grand, which is all the wings we need. Now, am I going to be able to... Actually, let's go get this. We have enough time. 2, 3, 4. Grab this. I think that was just another ruby. And let's go ahead and start trying to find our way back up, because I don't know my way back up right now. Yeah, because that's the chest we hid him in. So that means that our exit is over there to the right. And I am very nervous about not getting up there in time. And we also could just do chest run in the last few minutes as well. So let's go here. Yeah, I think we'll just do chest run. There's going to be a lot left down there, but I think we'll be okay. Grab you. Can I please blast that one that's like at an angle there? Let's go. Jump velocity. Don't care about what we pick up. We're going straight into chests. That is going to be minor speed. we come over here and get this one. That is going to be more amethyst. That's garbage. And I don't think... Yeah, we don't get to that one. So did we get 25 grand off of that? With 4 rubies? I hope so. 29. Cool. Bonuses. Feckin' wings. It's like Red Bull, my guys. It gives you wings. Okay, and we'll take a second miner guy and upgrade him. Do it again. Lovely. So, now we can just get out of dodge whenever we want. We don't have to worry about running out of platforms. We want these guys to go down, though. So I'm going to just float above them and shoot the crap out from underneath them, and then I'll pick up what's at the bottom. You guys need to go down. There you go. Good job. I think that's as far down as we can get them with that. Now we just go picking with them and grabbing all the supplies. Employee miner damage seems like a good pick. Employee miner speed, always a good pick. I say as we're picking the ground. Okay, how much coal do we have? 700? Not too great, not too terrible. I'm going to go after some chests while we're here, because they're probably going to liberate enough coal for me today. I don't mind getting through a little bit of coal myself, but I want them to probably start doing most of it. And we'll get a whistle soon. Wet damage up, because wet is going to be essential to our long-term plans, because we're not going to be able to focus fire as easily. So we want them to be able to do most of the work there. I'm going to grab all the stuff over here and start picking at the... Yeah, this is easy enough. Now, I think we might want to go towards the most valuable stuff first. We could leave them here to just do this by themselves. They'll probably eventually start spreading out, but that is okay by me. We have just shy of enough coal, so that shouldn't be a huge stressor. Let's go and pop those two. And obviously, we could do the vacuum as well. I'm on the fence about that one, because we are able to get enough resources to actually level it up now. The question is, do I really want to go that route just yet? And we have enough coal. We have the 2,200 necessary, so it's literally going after profit now. Profit in chests. Profit in chests. And once we get the... Grab this. That is going to be more rubies. Yeah, once we get more resources, we probably don't even need to think about that. Because if we can get up to, say, 50 grand a day, we'll be pretty much able to start our snowball. Because it's just a matter of getting the teleporter and then getting down as fast as we can to get the rest of it. Let's go. We're going cash there. It's not really that good of a pick because the amounts are absolutely freaking tiny on that cash option. I'm going to bust my way to this because that's going to bother me not getting the gem. We see how they're doing over here. They're doing great over here. And pretty much all the resources we can get are going to be not necessarily absolutely worth grabbing, but it doesn't hurt to pick them up because we don't have a limit on our stacks. So as long as we have a stack spot for it, we're solid. And yes, that is as low as we can jump. I am literally tapping it for half a second. Let's grab you. I think I go for that chest over on the right, and then I come pick up some more of their slop. Question is, what path do we take to there? I think we go through the amethyst up here, and we go down to that sapphire and across. Get as many resources as possible. We have the wand, which is going to liberate a lot of resources. We could go down into the blue for it. Almost. Grab you, and we're almost going to see the timer pop up, so we need to grab the stuff in here and go, 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 go. Let's grab that resource. Yeah, we can fire up on the way back. It's going to get us some resources. We're not going to be able to get out of here with everything we want. Because we are about to start seeing the timer go. See? Told you. Okay, let's get up there and turn it in. Bye, guys. There's the first delivery, and now we go for chests. That's going to be employee minor damage. We just go left and get chests. Oh, that was just a gun. It was just a gun. Why was it just a gun? Why? You jerks. We only got 28 grand that time. We didn't even get enough for a teleporter. You bastards. Okay, so 29 grand is enough for a silver staff, which is enough to farm through gray. So we have 10,000 left. Let us go. Can we afford the whistle yet? How much is the whistle? Where are you hiding my whistle at, my guys? If 15 grand. So I'm going to grab you. We'll grab a couple of them. So we need 15 grand for a whistle. We can do that relatively easily, right? Okay, you guys don't hop across. Just go down. We're sticking with this. Keep going down to the gray. Get us the resources liberated. And now we can just blast through them with this. Minor damage. Always a good pick. I'm going to grab this chest as well. We'll get some resources off of it, but I just want the chest. I'm feeling lucky. I should not have felt lucky. Jump velocity, sure. And just get out of dodge. And now we can start tearing through this with the silver one as well, which will free up a lot more resources than we can with the purple one. The purple one's good, still good for getting through the hard points. So that's where we're going to be. Like, if we're going in for the chests, purple. Everything else, shoot it with the silver wand. The great magical wand. Okay, so they're tearing through stuff. Obviously, once we get up to the diamond level of them, they're going to just chip away at everything. We could probably get down into blue with this. Currently, only have 1,200 coal, though, so I need to make sure that's squared away before I start experimenting with higher risk stuff, like going into the next level. Okay, so blast that away. And obviously, since we're having trouble with the amethysts, I should probably stay on gray. Okay, so we're going to hit 3,000 soon. I'm really not sure how the magic wand actually technically works as far as its aiming. Sometimes it feels like it is based on, like, the little warp point comes out and then it re-angles based on where you're at when it shoots, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have 3,000 coal. So now it's a matter of destroy everything above us and then go back to our dudes. We'll, of course, get this chest over here, though. We'll get it from the right. That way we're blasting this way. And destroying stuff above it. So we actually get more coal, more amethysts, all that stuff. That's going to be... Ooh, nice poison wand. Yes, I will destroy blue with that. Obviously, we wanted to go faster, but, I mean, that's fine. That liberates a lot of resources for us. Yoink. And we are probably going to see, yeah, the blue dissolve in that. Yum. Is that going to get those amethyst ones? I don't know. We're at about halfway through the day, so we really do need to go check on our allies. Grab you. Grab you. And we will go ahead and shoot to the left up here and go down and grab the stuff on our way back. Obviously, if we had slightly better resources, like as far as our pickaxe and stuff, I could just hit all the way across. But at the moment, we're able to do most of the gray stuff pretty easily, but not all of it. And why they get stuck in the terrain like that, I do not know. You'd think it would have kind of a collision check sooner than that, but that might just be a situation of we want to prevent lag, so we're only checking for collision X amount of frames. That is a distinct possibility. Hi, guy. How you doing? We're helping you out. We're clearing this stuff out, and you're going to start in on the blue. It's fine. You can break blue. It takes forever, but you can break it. So they have gotten me 262 sapphires, which is lovely. What do you guys have going on over here? Yeah, let's grab what we can. It's just a matter of... Oh, are you? Oh, yeah, we cleared this out. Not them. I am going to walk down this. Just because that's going to be easier to pick everything up. Yoink. And for some reason, I think I just heard thunder. Hopefully not. Otherwise, this is going to be a split run. That, or it was a vehicle of some sort going through the area with way too heavy of a load. That happens a lot, too. Yoink. Okay, I'm going to go up and deliver this, and then we're going to go do chests. Yeah, 17,000 coal. Let's go ahead and get this chest first, because it's going to be right here. Yoink. That's going to be amethyst. Absolutely garbage. So next chest is where? Oh, there's one. Can I get up there in time? I don't think so. Not with what I have. I was hoping. I was wishing. Maybe I should have gone for the top level chests. That is 67,000. So we can both invest in that and that. And I can get rid of that. 42. Confirm. Okay. We're looking a little bit better. Go and get another one of you. A couple of you guys. I will want to go over to Elementalist and get a couple strong Elementalists for water. But I think we're doing okay. I think. Emphasis on think. Something that I struggle with. Especially if you read the comments. No, it's not that bad. The comments so far have been a decent bag of comments as far as YouTube goes. That's just true whenever you have any series kind of do fairly well. There's going to be people who like backseat gaming, and I'm usually fine with it as long as it's useful advice and actually informed advice. You're going to have a handful of people who go by what their favorite creators did, and it doesn't actually work because they were on the demo. And then you're going to have people who give good advice, like what we're following here, which is going to be going after the blue pickaxe guys and hoping they all target the same thing. Because if they target the same thing, that'll be awesome. Okay, so we need 5,000 coal on us. We're just kind of digging these guys down first so they can start in on the blue, and then we'll teleport them in. Yoop and yoop. I do want a stronger wand for myself. We should probably avoid actually using the teleporter unless we absolutely need it, because it's still a little bit expensive. Okay, so let's try this. Right click. Yeah, it does teleport them all. Okay, so they're going to start in on that while I'm going up here and clearing gray. Because currently, I only have a purple pickaxe, which I could help them down here with, but I need my resources. So we will come back for you guys. Now, once we get to the point where they are doing all the work, that's going to be a lot less to worry about. Because once they're doing all the work, I can just stand down there, whistle them all into the spot that I want them at, and then teleport back up. Right now, I need to be doing a good chunk of the work because they're not going to liberate enough resources on their own. Okay, so bash in, get this. Pickaxe damage, sure. Okay, so let's grab you. We have the 5,000 we need for the day. I do like getting a bit more just to see just how far ahead of the curve we are. That does help me estimate that. I know it's a bit of a waste, but that's how I estimate where I'm at in the game. Let's go ahead and just bash you. There you go. and grab as much as we can. Now, should I be going for high resource yield items? Yes. Right now, though, I am going for chests. Yoink. That's going to be increased poison damage. Sure. Pop those. Grab the silvers. We will be going back to grab what they have. It's not an urgent thing at the moment. And let's go ahead and just bust out everything above us and go back to the right doing the same. I could go for those sapphires over on the left. I don't think it's going to make as big of a difference as I want. Although there is a chest over there. So maybe we should. We still have half the day. Yeah, we should. I didn't realize we still had that much of the day left. So yeah, we'll grab these. Yoink. There you go. Aim up with this one and a little bit to the right, so we can just gather it on the way back. Oh, magic regen, sure. Yoink and yoink. We don't care about the coal up there. Let's get out of here. And, oh yeah, we need to be firing up and to the right. And I didn't mean to pick up crap like that. That's fine. And anything we pick up is just extra money. So it doesn't matter if we're destroying trash up there, if we're destroying good stuff, as long as we are moving to the right and just bringing stuff down in front of us. Makes our trip back less useless. How are they doing down in the hole? Probably pretty good. We're probably going to get a good chunk of change from them because they have dug that far into the blue. They do tend to spread out on a fairly even keel, which is kind of nice. Makes it a little bit of a pain whenever you have just these little divots randomly, but it's still not that big of a deal. We'll go ahead and take cash because I don't want to have the temptation of booms there. Do I have enough? No, I don't ever have enough resources. I was going to ask, do I have enough resources to go back up with it? I think I do want to go back up and just have this equipped. Grab you. 3. That's going to be a flamethrower. If we can get these resources, awesome. If not, I don't think we can, but... Okay, so, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to pick those up. So I'm just going to go for our chests. Yoink. That was an amethyst, which is not what we want. I almost got to it. How much did we end up getting? A decent amount. 55,000. That's good. That's a good amount. Equipment-wise, we go for another Actually, we got the home teleport. We go for another teleporter, I think, or we go for a better wand. Currently still not at the purple wand. That is 59,000. We can get it. That'll help us go down. Employee-wise, we go ahead and grab a couple of you guys. And our goal is to just keep creeping up this thing and get a ton of them. I do need to get along this path, though. We need to avoid bombers, though. Just as a heads up. Bombers are going to be a bad thing for us. Because we are not doing the quest, so we don't have the anti-knockback going on. Can I please? Thank you. I was about, can I please hit that? It's like, no, you cannot. And yeah, I will grab those chests on either side in just a moment. This should tear them down pretty quick. Magic missile damage. I'm going to just keep blasting down while I'm doing this. Employee miner speed, yes. Let's go ahead and blast that out. Magic regen seems like the proper pick there. And yes, we do want to eventually get the coal down there. Oh, I did not mean to fall all the way through. Player pickaxe mining speed, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and get you guys down to purple, so I can actually just start doing my thing. We will go ahead and, whoop, there you guys go. And we will eat all this. We need 8,000 coal. So while they're doing that, I'm going to be eating up the gray area, and we'll come back through here to get all the stuff that's dropped. I'm more interested in just absolute carnage at the moment. And they should liberate some coal down there for us, too. That was a nice little ruby. Will I eventually get another upgrade for my inventory scaling? Yes. Let's go with cash because none of those are worthwhile. Currently at 3,000 coal. This should get it some of those accessible to us. Increased poison damage is probably the best thing there. It's not going to help us that much in the long run, but it'll be fine for now. Okay, do we have any more chests over here? Yes, we do. Yes, thank you. 4,500 coal now. Grab you. Miner speed. Sure, why not? Mining speed. Always a halfway decent thing to get. Go ahead and blast that out of the way. Pickaxe mining speed, sure, for us. It's not going to help us a lot in the long run because we're probably not going to be pickaxe ourselves. We're probably going to, if we go any kind of pickaxe, it's going to be electric pickaxe. We might go increased pickaxe speed. The trick is going to be getting all the loot back up if we do wander off and do... One of the recommendations was to stay in the red areas and get more loots from that. But at the same time, that can be a little bit of a pain. Okay, so we need to just be blasting through here as quickly as possible. Okay, so there's... Okay, we have our coal quota. Just grab what we can and then go over to our minions. Yeah, we're not going to be able to bust through this with the wand. Let's go grab all of our crap, please. Thank you. Okay, grab those, and then we'll go back to the left. Picking up stuff along the way, getting the loot from our minions, and going straight the hell back up. Do I want to gather everything down there? Yes, but it's going to take time, and time is something that we have in way more limited quantities than loot on the ground. And yes, I want to go like this, so we can knock out this ground and have everything drop down on top of us. Let it rain. And they have made a little bit of progress into the blue. That's always good. Oh god, they've made a little bit more progress than I thought. If we get in a pinch, I can just teleport back. I just want to resist doing it for a few more waves. We want to get through wave 15 at the very least before we consider doing that. Okay, so we have thousands of everything. That's good. Are you guys able... Oh, we can actually just grab that. Wet damage. Sure. Let's go ahead and grab you two. We'll give you a hand with it. There you go. And we have poison. This might be worth doing a little bit with. And just teleporting back up. Okay, so they're mining that. We have silver, a pretty decent 15 silver per thing of that. We're about to see the clock go above our nose. But it should still not be a huge issue to get back up. Yeah, we just heard it go. Grab those, and let's start going the hell out of Dodge. We can go after some chests, but I don't want to miss my delivery. Yeah, 41k, that's enough to get us through pretty much everything, I think. Player pickaxe is not that great, but not that bad. Got an amethyst. And no more chests that way. Darn! How much did we end up getting? Hopefully a decent amount with that poison. 153,000. That is much better. That could upgrade our wand. It could not. 173. That actually could upgrade our wand. Oh, do we use that to get down into the blue faster, or do we get more employees? Employees are not a bad investment. That's a 30,000 damage pick. Versus a... however much that is, like 12,000 damage wand. But the wand is AoE. We don't have enough to go all the way up. I think I'm going to go for my wand first. Mainly because we can still get a couple of these guys going. Start day 12. We might even sell the pickaxe fairly soon. And yes, the things will condense into one big pile as it gets down there. We're just trying to get our employees into a useful location first. And knock that off. The gray just doesn't matter anymore. The gray matter doesn't matter anymore either. Okay, so they should be able to mine in decent ways into the blue. Especially with a little bit of help from me. Okay, get you guys there. Grab this. And I think we actually do... We grab our little bit up here. And get it going down. Get ourselves this one little chest. Now we're going to increase wet damage. Because we're going to be relying on the mercenaries more than ourselves in the long run. So we already have 4,700 of our coal. There's a little bit more. 5,000. And we probably want to bring them into... Oh, no. We don't even necessarily need to bring them into these sections. Cool. I could start them on the next level down. I don't think they'd be able to mine through it, though. How are we looking on coal? 8,600. Is not bad. We could probably do a little bit of lingering on red. There's our 12,000 coal. Not even a quarter of the way through the day. Let's go ahead and get you guys up here. You can actually help us soften this stuff up and then go down. There you go. We're looking for money now. So the coal isn't bad. It's just not what we want to be actually focusing on. Do we want to focus in on the chests? Kind of, but I don't know if we can actually blast through them yet with this particular wand. We can try real quick. We got one right here. That's going to take a few too many shots, I think. Yeah, it's just a few too many. We should be going after gray chests. There we go. That's going to be... cash, I guess. Okay, grab those, because we busted them out. We might as well grab them. You guys are doing good down here. Good job. Go ahead and get you all over here. We're at the halfway point of the day. Don't really get through the reds fast enough, so we're going to stick with the blues. We're going to probably go up and get some gray chests fairly soon. Obviously, we want to have more teleporters as well, so we need to be focusing a little bit on money just to guarantee we have that. And mine through the gems. I think they can get through the rubies fast enough, but I'm not positive. Because we struggle a little bit with them. They struggle significantly more. Now, once we get to the next tier of them, then we don't have to worry about it hardly at all. Okay, there's a bit more. Silver, amethysts. I'm going to go ahead and bust in there to grab that. Yeah, they're liberating enough resources that they've justified their cost on each wave. Okay, do they get through the reds? No. So we're going to probably just leave them there. They'll do what they can because they must. As we start getting more silver boys and diamond boys, I mean, not silver boys, purple and diamond, we'll be doing a little bit better. Diamond can probably get us through red just with like one or two of them. Just to give a perspective on how much damage they do. Because they deal, I believe, 300,000 per hit. Okay, so we're going to grab you, save the money. Let's go and get some chests from the gray area. Yoink. Okay, I'm just going to go up to the gray area. We one-shot most of the gray area, but we have chests. So we can get like ones near the edge here. Just some money there. There's another one. It's just raining wealth. Grab you, employee miner speed, and we'll go and take this one to the right, and then we go back up with our stuff. Increase wet damage. Do I care that we're leaving stuff behind? Yeah, but I care more if we miss our target. Player sprint speed, sure. Knock out either side, see if we can actually see anything there. We did not. Don't like that we only got 45,000. That means that we weren't increasing very much. Doesn't look like we have any other chests nearby. Darn.
Dagnabbit, that's just not working for me.
At least now I'm fairly certain we can afford to maintain. Equipment. We don't need the loot filter. We can maintain home teleports. And we're going to probably get rid of the amethyst pickaxe now. Because we're going to be relying on their amethyst pickaxes. Employee-wise, we get 1 red pick. A couple associate miners. Okay. Start day 3. Go down and then teleport them to us. We're going to grab you. Miner damage. It can get up to a reasonable amount, by the way. The mining damage boosts. In one of the other runs, if you go and check them out, we've actually gotten up to over 1,000% on ourselves. You can do a similar thing for them. Sure, we'll increase bullet damage. Why not? I'm going to blast that away. We're going to get... Sure, bullet damage. Why not? Actually, I probably should have gone poison damage there. Now that I think about it. Now, as far as where we want them, I'm actually going to be putting them down on the red layer. We already have 4,500 coal. So let's go ahead and get them down here. And I will come back down here and spot you guys in a little bit. As far as me, I am destroying everything else. And that is not actually going to be destroyed by us because we do not have a pickaxe anymore. Keep forgetting that. So blue area, probably our best mining zone. We can go up to gray for pickaxes. I mean, not for pickaxes, for treasure chests if we want to. But for now, just focusing in on blue. We'll get more resources this way. As long as you're not taking too long to destroy something on the level below, you want to go to it. Just because the stacks are larger. They're not individually, like the coal on this floor is not worth more than the coal on the floor above. It's just you get more of it. Player sprint speed, sure. Why not? Now the question is, do I bother going back towards the top and getting more chests right now? Because we're about 3,000 away from our coal goal. Which sounds weird to say. And I don't think, yeah, we're not fast enough to get through these reliably for the blues. Oh, so we got poison. Okay, I will take it. We'll destroy as much blue as we can with the poison. I kind of wish we could do more, but this is actually going to clear out a pretty decent swath. Wish we were closer to the red when we got that, is what I was wishing. Okay, so we can't really do much with firing up right now. So we'll just fire across, and whenever we get back to the edge of where we poisoned, which is just right here, we'll start firing up again. That way, we get all the loot from above while still getting all the piles we had below. Obviously, gems, probably way more important than anything else we can grab, but I don't understand why you can get a loot filter on this one. The loot filter is absolutely useless to this character. Unless you have not upgraded your backpack at all, there is no reason to wear that loot filter for anything. You should always be picking up, even the little bit of coal is not going to be a hindrance to you. So that is only a purchase just to clear that screen, pretty much. Is that a green? Yeah, that's a green. Okay. So now when we drop down there, we're going to probably see a decent swell in resources. I think we might still try flying up with it and saving our teleports just to save us another 30,000 so we can get another freaking whatchamacallit. I'll grab you. Down we go. And see, they're making their way through this. But yeah, just so we can keep having more of them on hand, because we definitely want enough that we don't have to think about anything. And they are doing all the work down there. We don't even remotely compare to them. And that's pretty much how the rest of the run is going to go. We just will not compare to our mining guys. We are here to just take the crap back. We are the angel. We are the winged guy. We are the carrier, the resourcer. Whatever you want to call it. We'll grab those. We'll drop down there and get even more from them. Currently at 65 grand on coal. Yoink. They do all the work. I get all the profit. Isn't that how corporate life works? Okay, so about 162 sapphire per stack, 479 coal, roughly. And up we go. I did not want to move the... Can I grab those? Thank you. And just grab that as we go. Grab... Oh, no, I meant to... no, it's not worth it. We need to get up. Whee! There you go. 80,000 coal on that one. That should be a decent bit more profitable. I don't think we're going to be hitting a mill today, but we're going to be hitting a decent amount. Yeah, 333,000 is not bad. Continue. We get you. We get you. We get you guys. We go ahead and get Elementalists started. We'll go ahead and get 2 of them going. You know what? We can afford 3. There you go. They're going to be doing poison damage for now. The top one is the one that does water. And yes, poison display overrides water display, at least from my understanding of it. I could be wrong on that one. But it feels like it shows it beforehand. And yes, we could go for the gravity thing to get down faster. I don't technically feel like it. I say technically. I don't actually feel like it usually, because that's just more APM type nonsense. And I hate to say it, but I am not a APM type player. I used to play a decent amount of RTSs, but I am not good at APM type stuff. You guys are going to eat through that. We'll be fine. We'll get a little bit of coal from over here while they're at it. There you guys go. And now we go down into the red and drop them off in there, and we do the same thing we did last time. So here all you guys go. And you guys get to go do all that. You're going to totally decimate that floor, because you now have a strong guy that should be able to get down to bedrock himself. Then as we start getting more dudes, we are probably going to just camp with them. Possibly do stuff like this to get into these. And they're going to hop over there and just start going down as well. Oh, that is a good shot. That is a diamond wand, by the way. Okay, get that going. Actually, no, I want you guys over here. I don't trust myself to stay centered on this. Now, we do, for at least a few waves, still want to be investing in our weapon a little bit. But it's not going to be as essential. Currently, we have our goal in coal already. And I think probably day 15 is whenever I'm going to start just relying solely on buying the teleporter to get back up. Because, yeah, right now, we're not quite to the point where they're just going to be doing whatever the hell they want. And still being able to destroy everything. Getting some bombers and stuff like that doesn't hurt, though. Or just clearing out the nonsense on the way down and just adding to the stacks. But at the same time, it's not going to make a huge difference whenever you're talking billions of coal, I guess. Okay, so we got plenty of blues coming down. We just feel kind of useless whenever we don't have other stuff going on. I know that's kind of weird. I like to be able to shoot stuff myself. That's the big reason why I still get the wands and stuff, even though technically by now we should probably just be letting them do all the work for us, because look at this. Why are you guys actually... Okay, please stop actively clinging to me. There you go. Although, I guess that is not the worst of ideas. Have them actively cling to me. Yeah, they just keep doing it. It's like until we actually engage with something, they just actively stick on my ass. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get employee minor speed. Yeah, as soon as I press the right click, they just stick on me until I press right click again. I'm not sure that's intended behavior. Yeah, get me in there. And just depositing poison everywhere. It'll work. It's not actually destroying these blocks, but it'll work. They're just doing what they can down there. We've got a crap ton of coal and iron, though. Go ahead and drop you guys in there. I'll probably come up here and drop them on top of this chest as well. That is... I think that was a ruby, oddly enough. Yeah, you guys get over here. While I gather the stuff up here. Can I please actually... Yeah, there we go. I think we do start using the teleporter. Sure, pickaxe speed. We could help them with it. Generally speaking, I can get to the point where I'm able to mine through generally up to the actual bedrock without having to worry about them. So we're going to go over towards this. Hey, my guys, get me in there. We'll just leave you there for a minute. Do we need to teleport just yet? Probably not yet. Oh, drill damage, bomb damage. We'll go ahead and increase drill damage. Because maybe we do go drills. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Okay, we've got that going. What am I smelling? No, I'm not having a stroke. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab these, drop down here, and deposit. And yeah, as soon as you press deposit, everything in your inventory counts as being in there, even if it's still in the animation. It's just a matter of you have to deposit it. 734. Okay, so we're going to get 3 of you guys. We're going to buy 2 of these on each level, so just in case we forget. And start the next day. We don't care about this level. We could go up for the rewards and stuff, and we are stacking up the stuff that's like kind of coming down with us. But for the most part, now time to do this. Let them do their job. As we gather this and get the hell out of their way for a minute so they can spread out down there, knock out enough coal, and then we start kind of bothering them, micromanaging them, if you will. Oh no, we're only at 7,000 coal. Whatever will we do? They're still going down pretty fast without me. Mainly because the poison guys. I think those are rubies? Yeah, those are rubies. Hi, guys. Okay, so they're going to just be latched onto me. This area right here is kind of where we want to be farming for chests and stuff, just to make them a little bit faster. The question is, do I really want to like focus in on that just yet? Or is that more of a long-term goal? Like maybe once we're melting down into bedrock, I go ahead and bring a couple with me up here to farm the chest, or I get enough gear to actually just farm the chest myself while they are going down, and then I drop down to them. Magic regen, sure. Because both are possible, and as soon as we grab that, they stop being super glued to my ass. Which is fine. They don't need to be super glued to my ass all the time. But we do have the best mining crew in the world at the moment. I should probably get a handful of higher tier berserker guys, just for some AoE so we can smash through these levels a little bit faster. Because AoE is what gets you through this nonsense without just kind of getting tedious. And yes, they do tend to mine to a side better than to the top. Magic regen, sure. We never have to actively mine ourselves again. That is such a sad thing. And yes, I can also do just a left click and leave a trail of them. They'll kind of just stay where I'm leaving them, though. Whereas right now, it's just a one-click, right-click, they stay with me forever. And it doesn't really matter if we pick up everything along the way. I'm wanting them to stay kind of in the red. So we can actually get over to chests, like over there. And as soon as we pick up that chest, it's going to knock me out of this, but I can just do it immediately again. Minor damage. Probably need to get their speed up as well, if possible. Let's go over here and start picking our way down. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and destroy some stuff while you guys are just doing your business over there. They'll make their way down pretty quick. Bust through that? Yep. Oh, that's another 10 seconds with this. Nice. Obviously, as you can see, we can mine through red. So we don't have to worry about any of this. Oh, hi, guys. Welcome back. I didn't mean to actually pull you over here. That's fine. We'll go ahead and grab you with us so you can actually just drop all the loot behind us. I kind of wish I had a magnetic aura of some sort. So that I could grab stuff from, like, just a small distance away. It doesn't need to be a big one. It could be an upgrade for the chests. It'd actually be a really good upgrade for the chests, because that would be like an auto pick. But pickup range. Kind of like you have in Survivor likes and stuff like that. Employee minor damage. Yes, I did intentionally just whistle them again. We also have some pinks up here. I'm going to grab those. Yoink. They're worth a lot of money. 279,000. We're going to go with our mining speed in case we do go an electric pickaxe here. Sure, we'll take cash. Yoink. And we do want to come back here and grab all this stuff. Mainly because I'm greedy, and there's a whole bunch of it left back here. And we can get this. And once that's done, right-click on them. Get as much of this stuff as possible. We have 16 seconds left. That's fine. Not the end of the world. And yes, I do have, as you guys saw at the beginning, I did limit our number of enemies on, I mean, not enemies, allies on screen kind of thing. Okay, so beep. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. I pressed E, but I went to press E and I pressed 3 instead. Fucking hell. Can I actually, here. I am going to cheat real quick. Hopefully it didn't. Oh, yeah. Meet the quota when you have enough coal in your inventory. I got an achievement for that. Hopefully it didn't save. We'll see. I Alt F4 to continue. Yay! Okay. We're cheating. I pressed the wrong button. Judge me if you want. And we're going to get employees. We're going to get at least one of you. There we go. And we'll get a few of you. Okay, so we have 3 of those diamond ones. We have plenty of teleports back. Let's try that again without fucking up. Someone's going to be mad at me for doing that, and I don't care. I view that as a reasonable situation with which to pull the save scum. You guys got to see my weird little background as well. That's fine. Okay, so bleep. You guys get to go and come in here. Do we just, like, stick with them and let them do what they're gonna do? Yeah, we'll just stick with them and let them do what they're gonna do. Let's go get ourselves the mining stuff over there. We only need 40,000 to progress. We had 200 and something thousand. So we want to be coming in here, getting through that nonsense. We don't want to be using that right now. I kind of want to, but at the same time, I just want to let them mine. What is going on up here? I think poison was breaking stuff up there. So we might as well grab it. I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah, don't get greedy. I should always just try and go. That's one of the reasons why I kept doing it like 5 seconds till. Because I just knew I was going to be like mispressing it at least once. Okay, you guys go ahead and tap all these. Obviously, the barbarians and stuff like that could do this kind of stuff relatively easily. And yes, I am intentionally just kind of keeping it relatively on the level here. Trying not to expand it too far out each time. We're basically doing an upside down cone. But I want to get it relatively level so I can just go back and forth quickly and keep up with their mining speed. Because as we start getting deeper, we're going to be just blasting through stuff. We're eventually going to reach a point where we don't get to land on the red. Because they will just destroy it that fast. If you guys watched the previous one. I don't know what's beneath the bottom layer. I know that there's supposedly 2 layers past bedrock. And that's what we're aiming for today. And they got to it on, I believe they said they got to it on day 39 or something like that. Don't know if we're going to actually get that far in. Especially if I derp up like I did last time. I'm just lucky it didn't like auto save over it. They might change that in the future. Obviously, as you watch other videos on here, I have released them after a patch, and yes, the game is different after each patch. Okay, so we have 147 coal. I want to get you. That's going to be a yoink. That's going to be increased miner speeds. Yes, thank you. Miner speed is going to be super important with this particular setup. Simply because, unfortunately, we don't really have a way of making them escalate as much as we can. But we can still get them so they... Because we can't get, like, say, the electric pickaxe on them is what I'm referring to. Because if we could do that, they could actually have reasonable AoEs. It would be kind of fun if instead of getting the, like, veterancy of the miners up, you actually got different miner gear. But then it would be too micromanaging on the interim screens. I want to get into this. That's going to be increase wet damage. Mix your wets with your dries. And then put your dries with your wets. And then wet your dries again. Man, I sound like a cooking show. I do like cooking. I don't like baking. Baking sucks ass. And it's not because I hate the taste of baked goods. I love baked goods. I just hate measuring. I am not a precise person. I get too distracted. And I go, this is good enough. And it's not good enough. Not if you're baking. Because baking is witchcraft. Let's go ahead and go with that. And anyone who cooks knows why I say I prefer cooking, but not baking myself. This is a very, very common thing. I should probably learn how to bake properly, like bread and stuff like that. But it is a challenge. It is above my capabilities at the moment. Especially with the limited amount of time I have to practice with it. Did we just... I think we just got diamonds from that. Okay, get these. Thank you. Do we have enough of everything? Yeah, we have enough of everything. I'm going to go after the chests. Yoink. That's going to be more of the pink diamonds. And then we go back at... Do we get greedy? I think we get greedy. Nope, we go. We drop it. I should not have been getting greedy there. We would have missed it if I would have actually gotten that chest. 2.4 million. And we continue on into Endless. And yes, we will get true ending again. Yada, yada, yada. It's fine. Endless mode. We need a few million of these guys. So, to get to 39, We're on 15 right now. That means we need 24. So we'll take 26 of them. Just in case we go a little bit further. Grab you. Grab you. Grab those up. I think we might actually go up to 5 of you guys, if possible. And I think I know this is going to be counterproductive in the grand scheme of things, but I think I want a handful of strong barbarians. Just for this, I think I want like 10, 20 of them maybe, just to get us through those first few floors. That way we can start getting rid of the gold staff. Because if we get it far enough there, we don't have to worry about anything. Pickaxe damage. I'm going to go ahead and grab these on the way through, because we can. Because they're going to make their way down fast anyway. Pickaxe speed. I'll grab this one on the right, too. That's going to be player pickaxe speed, and it's not really that important. Are we going to gather everything up there? No. I think we start teleporting them to us. Miner speed, yes please. Okay, we're already at 14,000 coal. Just from doing this little bit of the blue area. Obviously, we're going to outclass the red area now. So I need to be kind of aware of that. And I need to be keep gathering these. Increase poison damage, sure. Because we already have about halfway to the coal we need for the entire thing. I'm just going to be going pretty much straight for chests. Increase wet damage, yes. Let's go and grab you. Increase poison damage, why not? And yes, I need to come back and grab these just so we guarantee we have enough coal. There we go. We've hit our 80k. I'm glad we got that achievement, though. That was one of them that I was missing, because I always got back up with... sure, why not? Got back up with what I needed, or I just failed entirely. Didn't have enough coal to get up. There we go, grab those. We'll come back for that in a minute. We want this chest. That's going to be minor damage. Currently, our minor damage is 18%. Not that great, but they do swing twice as fast, so... I mean, it could be worse. We're definitely going to need the mining speed up. And no, I don't want to be taking too many items that do that kind of stuff. And I'm going to clear out this stuff up here a little bit just to make it drop down. Because we want this chest anyway. That's not what we want. We want you. Increase poison damage, sure, because we do a little bit of poison damage, and they don't overlap poison damage anyway. Can you guys actually stick on me? There you go. Thank you. And let's go ahead and blast this stuff out. I love that they just decimate anything beneath us whenever we're doing that. Okay, so now we need to wiggle back this way, because we got a couple chests over here that we can grab as well. Grab you. That is not what we want. Sure, we'll take pickaxe mining speed. We might eventually do pickaxes ourselves with lightning pickaxes, but that's going to be after we're, like, so liquid that it's not going to matter. We do reach that for a handful of levels. We're just earning so bloody much, it's ridiculous. Okay, get those going. We're going to go back to the right to get the loot. And obviously, the zigzag back and forth is more to pick up the loot than it is to get them destroying more stuff. If we wanted to push down to bedrock, we would be doing that right now. Because I have a feeling they can get through bedrock. They can just go termite mode and not care about anything. And we do have a limit of like 300 showing. But I don't think we have a limit on them actually doing the work, if that makes sense. So grab all you. We'll grab this. Can you guys actually get rid of this nonsense? Thank you. Because we had another one right there. None of these are particularly great. We're going to go with our pickaxe mining speed. Yoink. Pink diamonds. Grab that. That's not what we want. I do see the one over there on the left. We will grab it. Don't worry. And yes, I am lingering in red longer than I should. I should be going down into the bedrock, because that's the next level down. But there is nothing there for us. The reason we stay in the red is the same reason we stay in the red with the... I'm trying to remember what it's called. The Demolitionist run? Sure, whatever. It doesn't really matter on that one. But yeah, that's the same reason we stay in the red for the Demolitionist run. For as long as we do. Just to keep getting our upgrades so we can push through. Minor damage. Go ahead and knock these out so we can get more drops on us. And we go over for that, and I think we can get to it. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. And now we just teleport the hell out of Dodge. We didn't bring back 1,000,000 coal. So we're not quite there yet. We're not quite the extremely ridiculous levels. We're just slightly ridiculous at 4 million gold. Okay, so we need... I think I'm going to go with 10 of them. Let's go ahead and load you up. Load you up. Do that twice. Get you guys up to 12. So that's a decent amount up there. Confirm, 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 confirm. I think that's going to be good for just destroying everything. Do I need anything else? Not quite yet. They will be down with us in a moment. If we get any directly on the path, I will fear to grab it. But doesn't look like we're going to. There's our reds. Let's grab you. Magic missile damage, sure. That's going to be a bit of an improvement there. Let's go ahead and grab these. Player sprint speed, sure. It doesn't really matter. And now we farm red like nobody's business. Go after the chests. Because we are destroying everything. Sure, we'll do our own pickaxe damage, because they... Nothing stands a chance against them. They will burrow down faster than we can even kind of handle stuff. I'm just looking for chests now. Because look at that, we already have 85,000. We're there. We're going to hit our quota in, like, less than a quarter of the day. Okay, so keep getting them there. That's not what we want. We do not care about getting whistles or anything like that. Not whistles, guns or anything for our equip. We are literally just using our whistle. There we go. I can English. Okay, why are we not picking stuff up? There you go. Yeah, there's just so much stuff on the ground that we're not even actually picking it up at this point. Oh, sure, fire damage in case we decide to use a flamethrower. Flamethrowers just aren't going to be that worth it. I wish I could pay to reroll. I would actually save money for that. Player sprint speed, why not? This one. No. Nothing there. If it's not nearby, I'm not going to grab it. So, it's basically, this is our area of effect. Oh, bullet damage? Sure, why not? I'll grab this one. I don't know if I should go up and get those other things liberated from up here. Let's go ahead and just make sure we actually have it. There we go. And I need to be careful not to let them get too far down too far fast in this until we actually get to the critical point where we are just ripping through everything. And I phrased that poorly. We don't want them to get too far ahead of us because we don't want to have to drop down super far. Increase minor damage, sure. Back itches. My worst enemy at the moment. We're halfway through the day and we already have 500,000 coal. And that's only because we're in the red. If we were in the freaking bedrock, we would probably have a crap ton more. Because at the moment, the red just doesn't stand a chance. We're not even caring about what's beneath us. We're going to go minor speeds. Yoink. We do have a chest over there on the left. One right here as well. I let them go down a little bit too much. Just to get that chest, we probably should have waited. But we did the path back. That's not what we want. Because we need to knock this down. Be able to get all of our loot. Because it drops and then we can pick it up later. Kind of situation. So we're generally leaving tons of money behind on the ground. Because it's not just immediately going, oh, we should pick this up. Increase poison damage. Why not? Okay, so we have one path left back this way, and then we can go our full zigzag back and forth. But yeah, right now it is just for the resources. These guys, I mean, just for the chests. Money there, why not? Not that it matters. Minor damage, yes. Minor damage there. Now we go to the right and gather all this bloody loot that's just chilling over here. And yes, you can tell that we are picking up a ton of stuff because of the freaking stuff on the left. Pickaxe mining speed for us, I guess. And see, we're leaving diamonds behind. Just because we are mining so fast that we don't really have the opportunity to grab them before we've already moved on. Otherwise, we just end up losing floor. So that sucks a little bit, but the price we pay for getting chests. There, we'll get these two. Grab that. Increase wet damage. Employee minor damage. And go back up. Up. There we go. I right-clicked on it instead of left-clicked. There's our 1,000,000 coal. Day, what, 17, 18? Something like that. We're chugging along. It's fine. Okay. Equipment-wise for us, I'm going to buy myself something nice. Oh, we still can't get the pink diamond staff. Okay, so we're not going to buy ourselves something nice. Got 5 of you guys. We got 10 of the strong little barbarians. Go ahead and get you leveled up. And now we start just probably doing these in the hundreds after we get this kind of squared away a little bit. There's 29. 39. We can get that up there to 40. Then we will buy 10 of you. Move those 10 up just so I have a nice 50. And then we'll do these in groups of 50. And that's about 100,000 each. So that's what we want there. Equipment-wise, I don't think there's anything else we need in this. There, I'll buy 2 of those. Just in case we go, like, super wicked far. I'm gonna get this. Oh, that's just amethyst. That was worthless. This is a thought. Player pickaxe. Do I end up just getting the good pickaxe and farming a bunch of chests on the way down? And then I pick up we're behind them. So we grab that. That's going to be... No. Bomb damage, sure. Okay, so we have them with us. Minor damage plus 6, sure. And we start in on the red, and we start making ourselves a nice little plateau. There you go. Because you guys are going to be a problem if I don't level this out a little bit. We have a lot of blues, but the diamonds... We actually need the diamonds on our same level here. Bomb damage, why not? And yeah, right-click is just... It's not bringing them all at once. I don't think. No, it's bringing them in waves still. Right-click is. Even if I hold it down, it brings them in waves. Player pickaxe mining speed, sure. Sorry. Employee miner speed, yes, please, thank you. Employee miner speed again. We'll get that one on the left, and then we'll go back right. And increase poison damage. Wow, we do not have any control over these guys. Okay, there's another chest. Yeah, we need to make sure that we only have diamonds from here on out. Because we enter these little snags where we just don't have anything. We already hit our quota, by the way. Nope, we don't care about that wand. But yeah, you get the same effect holding down left click, by the way. Employee miner speed. As you do just pressing the right button. At least on my game. I don't know if it works that way for everybody. Yours might be... Mine might be bugged. My install might be glitchy. I don't know. Increase wet damage, sure. Grab that. We're going to increase bullet damage. Sure, why not? Miner speed, yes. They actually get through stuff, and we grab this. That's not what we want. Grab you. That's just pink diamonds. Not worth shit. We're not going to get as much money on this one. I don't think. Increase wet. Mainly because we are going after our minion guys. Bomb damage, because who knows? We might end up doing bombs just as, like, lulz. Nod back to the original one. As you can see, whenever we get the clump of blues... So maybe doing it like that is not the best of ideas, I guess. Pickaxe mining damage for us. Because we'll probably get ourselves a nice little something. Poison damage, sure, why not? Oh man, big cluster of diamonds there. Jump velocity, sure. Fire damage, sure. So I need to make sure I get enough to get the other guys up to diamond next time. Obviously, these guys are softening them a little bit at least. Until we get to the diamond boys. The diamond boys are just decimating everything they touch. Are they going to get through bedrock? Abso-freaking-lutely. They will destroy bedrock. Okay, pink diamonds. Another one of you. Do not care. Oh, can I please grab that? Thank you. That's more pink diamonds. There's bedrock. And yes, they are destroying it. Come on, give me my diamond boys. There you go. Okay, so we're at the point of bedrock gathering now. So we just gather everything we can see down here and then go back up to get as much money as we can. Currently only have about 2 million coal, if that tells you anything. Okay, so we need to go that and E. Yeah, 2.2 million coal. Not bad, not great. It's just absolutely going to have to use all of the diamond guys. So 17 million gold. I'm gonna buy myself something nice. Do I want that or do I want the electric pickaxe? I think I want the electric pickaxe. Mainly because I have pickaxe speed stuff. 150, that's 1.5 million. Oh, we can only do about... Can I get it up to a reasonable amount? I doubt it. And yes, I am just upgrading them one by one. Trying to get a better ratio of blues, but... Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten all those little guys down there. Oh, mortar rate, why not? Grab you. Employee miner speed, yay! Yes, they're going to just destroy everything down there. Player pickaxe speed. And yes, I am veering off ever so slightly to get each of these. Magic regen, why not? Miner speed, and now we get them with us. Just so we can dig through red super quickly. And whenever we get the blues, it's just like, okay, everything is A-okay. You guys get that? Thank you. Employee miner speed up. Yes, we want the speed up. Speed is going to be our big beast. And yes, we will go down and get our stuff in just a little bit. Poison damage. Minor damage. We're going to get some minor damage just because we're amplifying it quite a bit with speed. We're going to go ahead and increase bomb damage, even though it doesn't matter. So much loot over here that I just want to gather it. There we go. And they are just decimating everything. Let's go ahead and increase wet damage. Grab you. Grab that. And yeah, it's at a point where I don't have the ground left to stand to get my stuff because they are mining that fast. Okay, you guys just keep going. I'll gather the stuff when we get to bedrock. We're just looking for chests in all the wrong places. There's a chest right there. Yoink. Increase your damage. Grab you. Get more damage. Increase wet damage. Sure, magic regen. Not that that's going to matter for us. Think there was... Yeah, there's some chests up here that we need to grab. Poison damage. Think that is everything over here. Yeah, why are you spawning way over there, my guys? Increase mining damage. They're just like flying out of me. It's fine. Wet damage, sure. We have another chest right here. I think we are at bedrock. So they should start burrowing through this relatively quick while we go and get our reds on either side. Any place we place the diamond guys is going to get not necessarily completely decimated yet, but close a freaking enough. There you go. Thank you guys for chewing through that. I think we might actually want to go. Yeah, we'll wander while they're down there. Come on, get this. Bomb damage. Keep going. No, we don't care about that. Grab you. That's going to be... Sure, fire damage, I guess. We're already at 3.9 million. Okay, so we got a chain gun. That's fine. We'll blast some of that away. Let them get us more resources. Sure, why not? And now, as we get more diamond guys done, we should... Oh, God, they're actually chewing through this a little bit faster than I can gather as well. Now, you guys do your thing back there. It's fine. I wonder why they keep zooting off to the right like that. Like, we want to go over here. This is money. I mean, sure it is, but my guys, you're zooting off over to the very far direction over there. So how much do we have? We should probably get a decent chunk on this because we're actually digging into bedrock. So I want them all in one small area. I'm going to go ahead and leave them down there. They can just go straight down, and I'm going to grab this and I'm going to jump down after them. There you guys go. Now we just gather in this tiny little area as they dig their way through. And then at about 10 seconds, we pop back up and drop all of our crap. Because we're currently at about 8 million freaking coal. It works. This is going to be another 3-hour run, though. Easily. It might be even longer. Okay, 85 million. Continue. Get another one of those. Let's go ahead and do, what, 17 first? And we'll do 17. Confirm that. 50. Oh, yeah, we're on the wrong one there. 50. Confirm. Confirm. I should probably get an estimate as to what getting 50 of them is. So we're at 43,262. So that's about 13 million to get 50. So if we ever drop below 13 million, we don't do a procession of these. So that's where we kind of want to be with it. Equipment-wise, we don't necessarily need more teleporters. I'll keep buying them just because, and we'll get these out of the way because we can as well. Because what else are we going to spend the money on? We could get more of these, but at the same time, it's a matter of making them stay organized whenever we have our summons going. Minor speed, sure. Grab that. There you guys go. You guys enjoy. Sure, pickaxe minor damage. Hi. Well, that's not what we wanted, but they're going. Sure. And just see, they just dissolve anything in the blue. Sure, magic missile damage. Increase wet damage. And I am just gathering these guys on the way down. They are probably already down to bedrock if I had to take a wild guess. Yeah, they are. Sure, I'll take some pickaxe mining damage myself. I'll increase wet damage. I'm just looking for the chest. They're down there doing their thing. Just pink diamonds. There's another chest for me. Another chest. Employee minor damage, sure. Employee minor speed. Sure, we'll take pickaxe damage. Increase their damage. Yeah, we are just, they have decimated everything. Employee minor speed. They are going off to either side as well. They just do not care. I'm going to go ahead and get a whole slew of you. Just so you can actually get back into this central area. Sure, why not? That's not what we care about. Increase poison damage. Yeah, I'm just trying to gather these on the way down. Because we're going to hit the goal for today relatively easily. Pickaxe damage for us. And now we start mining through this. Oh, we've actually even got a chest down here at the bottom. It's so well positioned. We even have another one over here. And yes, I am going to do one sweep back and forth, and then we're going to choose a spot to go down. Wet damage, sure, why not? Oh, they've got some pits. Jesus. Okay, you guys are just going to do this. Go, Termite, guys. Go, Terminex. It's not what Terminex is, but still. Basically, I'll gather chests on the way down, and then we burrow. To get maximum profit. We're going to see green next. And our AoE guys are mostly just there to clear the path down. Just in case you guys are wondering why I still have them. I could sell them now. Because we have enough blues. In fact, it's mildly tempting to. We're just getting our little cone going. How much of each do we have? Quite a bit, actually. Whenever we get the red guys, it slows down a little bit so we don't end up blasting out the sides as much. Which I'm actually kind of liking a little bit. You guys bust through that, please. There you go. Over to that side. We have a little bit of pink over there. There you go. Thank you. All about the resources now. Just getting profit. Because I could just let them mine and just dive down here, but I would need the gravity thing to actually catch up to them. At this point, we get the chests on the way down, and then it's just straight on to morning. Do we have the ability to get through the green? Possibly. We're doing pretty good in the bedrock. As opposed to the just nuclear waste beneath us. But people wanted me to go as many blues as possible. We're going as many blues as possible. And I think that is... Yeah, we can't quite do green yet. So we might as well come back up here and do more bedrock. Yeah, they're not quite destroying the green like crazy yet. So once we get down here, we're going to have to like just let them be for a little bit. You guys just do your thing. And there's not a lot to be grabbed over there. And see, they're not making quite the headway through that, but it's fine. We'll get what we can over here. And when it gets to about 10 seconds, we go back up. Yep, there's our 10-second warning. And E. 52 million coal. Obviously, we're going to have trouble keeping up with it. But I think this is a good start. So I'm guessing probably, what, just shy of $1 billion? Yeah, no, it's only a $500 million. Okay, that's fine. So we should do 500. That was 13 million. This will be 130 million. Confirm, 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 and confirm. And now we do... what? 200 probably? Because that'd be 4 times 13 would be 52 million, I believe. If my math is off, it's going to suck. And now we'll do 50. And we just keep scaling that up. There we go. 2,200 of the guys. They're scaling. They are going to make progress down. We're going to just grab chests as we go. They are going to beat me to the bottom like nobody's business. I am more interested in the chests. You guys just keep going. It's fine. You'll be good. Cash. None of those are even like mildly tempting. Let's go increase poison damage. We do actually do a little bit of poison damage. We just can't stack poison. Bomb damage. I think this is red. Or, no, this is blue. Magic regen, sure. Let's go with pickaxe mining speed. I'm gonna see. Does this... We'll check. Oh, maximum item drop entities. We'll turn that down as well. We'll keep the chunk size relatively decent. See if that actually improves stuff. Mining damage. We still see stuff dropping beneath us. Let's go with magic missile damage. Poison damage. Yeah, they've decimated everything. When we get down there, there's going to be plenty of resources. Mortar gun rate. There's more pink diamonds. There's more pink diamonds. They miss a spot. Go and grab that. That's 10,000 coal right there. So we spent a quarter of the day getting chests. We're in the red zone, so getting down to him is not going to be that bad. Minor damage. Sure, we'll take pickaxe speed for ourselves, and these are going to be the last few chests we grab. Minor speed. Because I think we're in bedrock now. If we go down any. Increase wet damage. Down we go. Oh, nope. We still have ways to go, I guess. Mining damage. That's just flamethrower. Where are you guys at? There you go. Kind of wish they would bring the loot with them, but alas my ass, they do not. So I'm going to do one lap back and forth, and then we will go and find them a diggy hole with which to go through. How far over this way did you guys go? That far? Okay. Now we go back. I don't care that we're leaving pinks behind. We already have way more than our quota for coal. Just by grabbing what's here, so we're good. Okay, so that's how far over to the right they went as well. So maybe we want to do just the full thing, because I doubt we're going to get into the green with this, are we? You know what? Let's find out. In we go. Let's go ahead and nuzzle over here into the right side. There you go. And we're onto the green. Do we get through the green? We might get through the green. A little bit, not a lot. I'm thinking the lack of AoE is mildly a problematic for us. Because we're decimating this, but that's because we're able to destroy these segments in maybe a handful of hits. So if like 3 of them target the same square, it's fine. There's that. We're going to come down here and grab the stuff while they're working on the green. We could center them all into this spot right here. Keep it extremely narrow. At the same time, that's not really punching through this as fast as I would like. Even though it is getting us an okay amount of loot. I want to be able to get through these areas in time to actually get more than just one stack of a thing dropped, so. You guys go and grab that. Yum. I think we're at 2 billion coal. Just at a quick glance, I'm not stopping to count the numbers down there, but it's a bit. No, we only got 225 million. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking 2 billion. It gets to be a big number, and if I'm not looking up there and actually counting the number of digits, I just see a 2 and a big number. And a bunch of other numbers next to it. We got 2 billion gold, though. So, that would be, if 50 is 13 million, 500 is 130 million. That means 5,000 would be an ungodly number of these mining guys. So we want, let's see, it's 5,000, so 500, so it would be, I think 2,000 is how many we want. I am not good at math in the middle of my head at midnight, so. Guys will just have to live with me being off on the math a little bit. Start day 22. I think we're kind of at the point where I just need more dudes. So I'm going to stop going for the chests. We're just going to have the Great Descent. Especially since lag is becoming a thing. We are actually busting through the red as well ourselves. Poison damage, sure. I'll grab a few on the way down, but I don't think we're going to really want to waste time on that. Oh, it's not really a waste of time. It does speed us through the rest of it. Okay, so getting them all around us. Oh, we left some pink up there. That sucks. So now we have the termite horde. And they do seem to want to spread out to a certain distance, which kind of sucks for me, but it's fine. Okay, are you guys able to get in here? And start making some progress. It doesn't look like they're making that progress yet. Okay. They can get through the bedrock, though. They are destroying it before we even get close to it, with single target attacks. Which is bonkers to me. Guys keep chewing that side off. Yeah, I don't see them. They're getting a little bit into the green. I think we need way more of them. I suppose I could go up there and turn in all the quests all at once. Should I do that? and then drop back down the hole. I'll grab one of the gravity things if I do that next time. We can do it the next one. I can grab a gravity thing, get down here, just grab an immediate load of everything, turn in every single quest. Kind of want to get some bombers just for the AoE damage. Help these guys out. Because look at that spread to the left that they did. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that down. Oh no, they're destroying it all. Whatever will we do? We're at halfway through the day. There's our like little AoE guys. And yeah, they are destroying green, just not super quickly. I suppose I could stay in one location and we'd probably start doing it kind of like how we were doing Bedrod for a while. There you guys go. Nice. I think we're only at 561 million at the moment. Unfortunately. Yes, I have my mining army on me. There you guys go. And we'll kind of just stay in this little nook and see how it goes. We'll grab extra coal as we can. Yeah, we might hit 1 billion. I mean, we are making progress in it at least. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get enough of the chest items to actually get them up to the crazy amounts that we were at with our other character, simply because we're having to figure out how to get those while still having, you know, not a crap ton of latency because they're just off-screen mining everything. That's with all the settings down. We might hit 1 billion on this one. It's going to be close. I just need to, like, recognize that 1 billion is whenever it crosses over the stamp on the left. Instead of trying to count the digits while they are changing. Yeah, whenever it crosses over into that space. Because, yeah, when we're not on screen with them, it lags the living hell out of me. And it's very hard to grab chests that way. I do wish chests kept spawning down this far, even if they were stuck at the red tier. As far as their potency. That would make more sense to me. As far as able to continue powering up. Because at the moment, whenever you're running these kind of things, it just becomes a nightmare and a frustration to actually gather them. I suppose, yeah, if you were really determined, you probably could. Let's go 5,000. Because that should be 1.3 billion. Sure, I'll fix it in just a minute. Confirm, 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 confirm. So how many of these guys are we going to end up getting? Probably millions, by the way. So that would be 1.3 billion. So we're going to do 3,000. And now we're going to do 1,300 because I'm tired of that number being weird. We have 60 of those guys. No! I miscalculated ever so slightly. Start day 23. We have 43,000 diamond pickaxe guys, my guys. We'll grab you. Sure, bullet damage. Why not? Grab you. Magic regen. Minor damage +4. Yeah, we're gonna have to just... There we go. Keep them near us. Sure, why not? I suppose we could go mortars. They would be actually kind of mildly hilarious. Employee minor damage, sure. And now we get to go down. Okay, so now they're with us. Mortar gun damage. There you go. Keep you with us. Sure, player pickaxe. Player pickaxe. Player pickaxe, why not? Maybe we can actually help them with our pickaxe. I don't know. Minor damage. Just kind of drifting at this time. Bullet damage, why not? It looks like nothing really stands a chance against them because we're not even close to this, and it is absolutely just destroying everything. Let's go ahead and go down. I think we might hit green before we even see the bottom. I had to take a wild guess. They're just going to either side. Yep. So we need to gather as much along the way here as possible so we can actually grab it. There's about 1 million coal. Okay, so you guys... I guess we just go back and forth here for a while. Because we are at that point where I think we're able to get through the green relatively quickly. We're at 500 million already. Let's start narrowing up our pit. Just so everybody is like firing on the same cylinders here. We're going to be leaving behind so much stuff. Going to piss off so many people. Leaving loot behind. Yeah, I know. Mainly because it's impossible to grab everything. My guys. We are going to get to 1 billion pretty easily by about the halfway mark. So we're going to narrow it up again until we get to the orange. And then we're going to start trying to decimate the green. So there's 1.3 billion. And they should, all the rendered ones at least, should be on screen with us now. They are decimating further off to the edge of the screen because they're not being rendered. And yes, it's going to stay this laggy for the entirety of it. It's not going to make that big of a difference to have those settings down in the long run of this type of build. Especially if you want to hit the targets. Now, I might try this on the airborne one just because I find it hilarious. I want to see them all flying. Because that does strike me as comical. So if we do another run of this, it's going to be on the sky one. Because lulz. That was a few thousand pink diamonds. There's a few more thousand. So this might actually get us into the layers beneath. Because I don't think we were into the green by the time that we got to the true ending last time. And there's our orange bottoms. I don't think we can bust orange yet. We'll try, but I don't think it's going to work. Okay, so they're all going to funnel in there. We're going to leave them there, and we're going to come gather this stuff. See if they actually get through that. It doesn't look like they're going to. They're trying a little bit. They're failing, but they're trying. Yeah, I think we go after the greens. There you guys go. Just dissolve everything around it. It's fine. You're good. Congratulations. Make it rain. Okay, so 14 seconds. And we just continue to the right and get as much of this as possible. And E. There we go. 2.9 billion. We almost got 3 billion. But that should be double-digit billion gold at least, if not even more. Yeah, 24 billion. Here, confirm. We got 44,000. Go and get 1,000 more. Get that up to 45,000. I should probably just do it in one big fell swoop, but here's another 5,000. Okay. So 5,000 is about my comfort zone here. Is 1.3 billion. So 50,000 would be 13 billion. So we'll go back to 5,000. Do this a few times. And now we'll do 10,000s. So it's going to be 2.6 billion, by the way. If we just do these by 10,000s each. And yes, I know I should be keeping things at the bloody limit if I want to do this the right way, but I don't like the crappy numbers. That's going to get us more consistent water. Do I want to go for more strong barbarians? Nah, I don't think so. And we'll start with that. Oh, they glitched out there. There you guys go. Just wander side to side and you'll destroy everything. Want to keep them relatively close. There's another wet damage. Yoink. Can I get that? I don't know if I can grab those anymore. There we go. It's a matter of, it's like lag as the reason why I'm not grabbing them as much. Sure, grab bullet damage. Not gonna veer off too much. Make our way through the bedrock. And pretty much we have to wait until the green, until we actually have any kind of control over them. We already have about a quarter of what we need for coal-wise. And now we've... I'm sorry, 1/5. Apologies. But, yeah, it's... My brain was like, it's a 4. It's a quarter. No, it was 1/5. Because 4 million is 1/5 of 20,000. But we've already hit our goal on that. Now it's just a matter of greed. And yes, I am just veering back and forth to try and get at least some of this loot. It will follow us down until we get to the orange, but I want it now to know what I have. And yes, we are intentionally just trying to escalate as hard as possible. The goal is to see what's on the other side of orange. Because orange is where we got cut off last time at stage 30. Which was how many billion to get? I noticed that we're not getting nearly as much water and stuff spread around as we could. There you guys go. And they are still getting stuck on the orange a little bit. So we could still get orange if we wanted to like linger in spot for a little bit. They are destroying blocks ever so slightly, especially the coal blocks. But at the same time, I think it's more efficient to actually just get up under the green and have them mining that and the orange. Because as you can see, they decimate it. And we get the loot down here. So we're already at like 21 billion coal. Just by going through the green. So there's that. At least I think it's 21 billion. Oh, a little bit higher now. So yeah, we'll just go along and gather what we can. Get the money we can. There you guys go. Thank you for condensing a little bit. Still getting a decent amount of lag from it, just because of the amount of stuff floating around. There's, I think, 55 billion, but I'm not certain. Yeah, we're just going to continue along the way over here. Can I get the loot that's following through? Thank you. Yoink. There was coal in there, and I'm not seeing that go up very much. There you go, 57. And we're about to be at the end of the day. I do think getting through the green right now is still the play. Just to maximize the amount of money we get without having to linger on them poking at the orange. Once we can actually get through that green, through that orange, though, we get to see what the next color is. Which is, frankly, our entire goal at the moment. I am stuck in here. I don't know where here is. All I see is a bunch of pickaxe flailing around and pain. Frame pain. And at 10 seconds, we go back up. I think it's going to be 74 billion coal, so I think we're going to be getting a decent amount of... It might only be 7.4 billion coal. Yeah, I think it's 7.4 billion. Yeah, it's only 7.4 billion. It's just the numbers are wider. We almost got the 999 there. It's insulting. We might have gotten close to 100 billion. Halfway there, okay. My estimates are getting further and further off. Let's go with... confirm, 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 confirm. I think it is 50,000. Will be 13 billion. Yeah. So now we do another 5,000. Actually, we'll do 10,000 because that's going to be 2.6. There we go. 310,000 little dudes. We'll be in the millions. Don't worry. Oh, I keep forgetting this is going to steer us. There you go. Increase wet damage. Yeah, I don't really have a way to see our guys, unfortunately. That's just a pink diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So many dudes just decimating everything. There you go. I think we just sit here and let it fall. We'll grab it when it gets down to the orange. If the orange is even a problem for us anymore. I don't know. We can get it here in the green. It's fine. We need to get some of this to fall. There we go. We only need 50 million to get to day 25 done. I don't know if orange is going... Oh, wow. Well, we just jumped up to 2 billion. I think we picked up a condensed clump of coal from the limited stack size, limited entity size. There's orange. Do we get through orange very quickly? Still no. That sucks. So we just skim along the top of orange, grabbing as much as we can along the way. Although it looks like, yeah, we might be able to do orange. We already have... I think we have crossed 20 billion. Nope. I keep thinking it's 20 billion whenever we have just the number from the other one. It's 4.8 billion. Let's just decimate everything around us. Disrespect your surroundings, my friends. Disrespect surroundings. So I threw it on the ground. 6.5 billion. Are we going to get higher? Possibly. It's a matter of getting out of these little nooks and crannies forming in the orange, though. Grab this stuff. Yoink. We've more than hit our goal. Now it is a matter of greed. And I should probably do all the quests just like right off the bat. Just to get them done. So maybe at a quarter till, we'll sacrifice a little bit of future speed just to get all the quests. That way if we decide to get some boomers, we could. And look at all that stuff just falling into the ground over there. It's like, no, we only have like 7 frames of animation, so we're just going to get sucked up into the ground. And yeah, we are destroying some orange. It's just not as fast as I would like it to be right now. Although we are as far as we got on day 30. To give you perspective. So your plans did actually function. That is a plus. I think we're gonna see if we can go down a little bit. All of our guys are in the little hole. It's still not quite there. We can push like this a little bit because they do like mining right and left more than they like mining up and down. But at the same time, it's not really the fastest way. Because look at how quickly they decimate the green. And yes, it's a fraction of the amount of loot that you get compared to the orange. But it keeps us a little bit more sane. I think we have 15 billion coal, by the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and teleport back up to the top. Come over here and get her quests. There's her quests. There's your quests. There's your quest. And here is your quest. And 16 billion. So now we can do whatever we want. We got all the quests done in one day.
Like, okay, you guys want some things? Okay, we'll deal with that. It's fine. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we didn't get 1 billion sapphires. I'm disappointed in us. That is uncalled for. We need 1 billion sapphires. What have you done? We're going deeper. There's the true ending. Endless mode. Okay, so it's... I think it's 13 billion for 50,000. So we should be able to get 90,000 up there. So now we can just go in groups of 100,000 maybe? Because that's going to be 26 billion. Confirm, 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 and confirm. And now we do another 50,000. $750,000 of miners? Sure. Jump velocity. Sure, why not? And now we just let it fall. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the chests. It's too laggy, too, with the amount we have. And yes, we do have the workers all the way down to the bottom. We have everything all the way down to the bottom. This is just as good as we can get it. Admittedly, we have a crap ton of these guys. We're already at, what, 19 million coal? It's working on falling down to us still. Now we just wait until we get down to the bottom of the green. I think we're at 6.4 billion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're at 643 million. All the numbers start running together. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. And we start wiggling our way down into the orange, hopefully this time. So we don't get stuck at the 30-day mark again. Grab all that. Okay, can we actually... Ooh, we can wiggle our way into the orange. Okay, that's a good start. The good sign, because we weren't able to do orange last time. We were able to do it at about this speed on day 30. Okay, well, I think we have enough to get to the next day. We have 8.6 billion. We need more guys, though. We do have the water going, though. Are we going to cross 10 billion? Yeah, we should cross 10 billion. So if we can get to the next level, that'll make a good thumbnail. What's past orange? But yeah, thank you guys for the tips. I do appreciate it. Advice is always welcome. I think our goal today should be 1,000 meters. If possible. But I don't know if we're going to make that. Okay, just keep trucking. We'll see what we can grab over here on the left. And I do want to grab more of this loot. And yeah, they're still damaging it. You can see where the other pickaxe guys are. They're just not being rendered. So it is calculating them. As you can see their explosions, where they're hitting and where it's cracking, even though we don't have dudes near that. I think we might be at 31 billion coal. Yeah, now it is just a matter of getting as much money as possible to get as many minions as possible. And I don't think there's going to be different types of minerals further down. I don't think it ever improves past red in that regard. But at this point, we can't actually stop to get chests in red, so it just kind of defeats the purpose of trying to stop in it. We just lag too much because it's trying to process where everything is like miles down. You may notice it stops lagging for a second whenever we get close to having everybody on screen. Okay, grab that, grab those, because we can. We're at 18 seconds left. Gather what we can. We hit 1 billion pink diamonds. That'd be wild. And yeah, 42 billion on that one. So that means we're definitely at like 200 or 300 billion gold. We're going to hit the trillions? Maybe. Yeah, 300 billion. So that means... So 50's 13 million. 500 is 130 million. 5,000 is 1.3 billion. 50,000 is 13 billion. Let's just double check that. So we should be down to 63. Or, sorry, 66, because we're at 9. So that means 500,000 is 130 billion? So now we do... We'll do them in groups of 50,000 because I'm afraid of ending up with just like trash guys. But I think we get up to 2 million dudes. And then a little bit. Okay, so 26 would be 100,000. There we go. We got 2.5 million of them. I'm not going to push that any further, mainly because I don't want to accidentally miscalculate it and end up in a bad situation. I'm going to probably switch out my weapon for one that I can just fire in a single direction. So I can just burrow. Or maybe get a couple bombers just to clear out these first few levels so we just have completely clear. I have a feeling we're not going to see a slowdown until we get to orange. So let's go ahead and start summoning them closer to us so we don't end up with them making the big blossom. We should probably just start that at the beginning. And just stand there and not even use our pickaxe. But we'll see. Yeah, we haven't picked anything up, really. It was just incidentals in that first little segment. Because it's all still falling either above us or way off to the sides and getting condensed. There's 284 million. As we got slightly slowed down here. What's beneath the orange? What color is down there? I don't think... If you mentioned, I already forgot, sadly. I see where our coal is bouncing around. It's on either side of us. Okay, so we're making it down in there. We're at 7.8 billion coal already. Okay, do we actually want to get all the stuff that went off harvesting to the side? Probably not. I don't care about it that much. We're mostly going to want to stay here in the middle. See what kind of trouble we can get into. I think we're actually at 14 billion right now. Which is actually not enough to get past 30, but we also are doing way better than we were that time. I do wish that the bomber ones could keep up at least a little bit. Because it seems like at the end, you only want the one kind of dude. Which kind of sucks a little bit, because that means that any character that relies on the other ones is already SOL. If that makes sense. Which kind of sucks a little bit. Because, say, the Demolitionist wanted to see if they could push this far. It's not going to be able to push as far as easily. It's going to hit a wall because the bombs are just not going to be able to push it. Of course, you have a nuke on that one, which is crazy high damage. I guess you could spam nukes after a certain point. I have to say I'm not a huge fan of the bomb guy. Just because his consumable nature keeps you from spending as much money on the other stuff. Don't think you can get actually normal things either. What, 52 billion, by the way. So now it's a chance to actually see what's down at the bottom of the orange. So we're going to try and stay in a very narrow little spot over here, even if it's going to cost us a little bit of money. So we don't care about that loot that we're leaving behind up there. What is beneath the orange? And we're at the point where we don't even care that we're leaving behind freaking heart diamonds. Because that was 630,000 pink diamonds right there. I suppose I could stop and see how much coal we have. There is an achievement for trillions of coal, which is entirely possible, it looks like. Because we're about to hit 100 billion. Which means with enough investment that we're able to melt through orange, we should be able to get 100 billion on the next floor. And yes, we are damaging things off screen because our guys are wandering, the invisible ones are. I just want to see what the next floor color is, but we haven't seen it yet. I don't think we're going to see it on this round, unfortunately. We're getting down there. We're showing that their progress, but... Ooh lordy, ooh doggy. It's a thing. Okay, so 84 billion from those alone. We're almost at 1 trillion gold. Let's go 350,000. $500,000. Okay, we're doing it in chunks of 500,000. This should bring us down to 56. Yep. $30. So this one, we should be safe to do 1 mil. Okay, so I think we'll just go with 5.5 mil of them. Nah, it's faster to go down like this. And then once we get to red, switch over to our whistle. Just to keep them a little bit in check. Now I don't even have to press a button until we're down through the green. We might even be able to go down through the orange with this. But I don't know yet. Obviously, to get to day like 39 or something like that, I probably will have to go up and do chests or something. Or I probably should have gone up and done chests, but we're not doing that yet. We're at the point where bedrock means nothing. Green probably means nothing as well. Orange still probably means stuff to us. Yeah, we're not even slowed down by the green. Enough to gather resources. I'm waiting for like a stack of coal to land on me. Because right now that's making me very nervous. Okay, let's go ahead and gather as much as we can. I think we already hit 3... Well, we're at 9 billion now, I believe. But yeah, it's going to keep escalating. The day 31 is pretty gnarly, if I remember correctly. Because we lost on that one. There was just no way for us to get that much with what we had. If we get to 35, I'll be happy. If we get through the orange, I'll be happy. I do want to see if there's something beyond what's beyond orange, though. So, yeah, it's kind of a odd duck in there. Let's narrow it up a little bit so I'm wandering back and forth a little bit less. If we can get to 1 trillion coal, I will be very, very happy. I don't think we're going to get that achievement this time, but hey, you never say never. There's also an achievement for, I think, 1 trillion gold in a day. We should hit that one today. Not gold, trillion coal dollars. You guys get that one? Nope. Okay, there we go. Kind of wish it would just automatically ramp me up over 1 height ones. Just for my sanity's sake. I think we hit 100... Yeah, 100 billion there. Of coal, that is. I'm really curious how much further this goes down. And if you guys are using... Oh, there's purple. Can we actually get through purple? I don't think so with what we have. No, purple's a bit of a tough nut to crack. So we're going to start doing the same thing we did with bedrock, which is just walk to the left. Let it do what it's going to do. We get all the loot we can. And then we'll get even more guys soon. So we can get down to purple. So you wanted to see what's beyond orange. I now want to see what is beyond purple. Hey, it matches my channel color. So, well, my Let's Play Everything channel color. It doesn't match my main channel color. Main channel color is blue, which is the higher level ones. That said, you guys are not secondary citizens for not being watchers of the main channel. This channel is intended as gameplay, show off things that I may not be able to review because I either don't have enough access to them, such as demos or new games, or because what am I going to say about this game other than what I could fit into a short? And my main channel is not about shorts, it's about in-depth reviews of RPGs, Metroidvanias, and stuff like that. Whereas I actually do love playing games like this. It's just really hard to justify a review of them, especially since people don't watch reviews of these. People watch reviews of RPGs and AAA games and stuff like that. I don't play AAA games either, but not usually. Closest I get is maybe bloody Expedition 33, and that's a AA. Okay, so we want to go on to 3 there. Okay, so up we go, back to the top. 155 billion. So that means we might hit a trillion. Well, we almost definitely hit a trillion gold today. Yeah, 1.3. 2% of the S&P 500 is the name of that achievement for those of you that are curious. So if... I'm trying to think. I think that might be 5 million, guys. Because 50 is 13 million. 500 is 130. 5,000 is 1.3 billion. 50,000 is 13 billion. 500,000 is 130 billion. So it'd be 5 million. We're going to do it in groups of 1 million because I'm nervous about it. I think it will be fine. Okay. So now I'm going to do 100,000s. I think we have one more 100,000 in this. There we go. 10,700,000 dudes. Day 29. I keep forgetting to change my weapon. I do need to change it to probably a gun of some sort. Drills will do nothing. I think the next day is 20 billion, by the way. Let's start condensing our guys in. They basically have wiped out a wide swath of stuff already. Yeah, that should be fine. We're fine. And no, this one would not work in vertical very well. This particular setup, at least. The reason being is we don't really have an easy way to get them all side to side unless we're just constantly whistling. Of course, we could just settle on... admittedly, we could just settle on the one that we're comfortable getting through and just have them farm it all for us. But it'd be feeling kind of like this. Okay, we have gotten slowed down a little bit. Let's go ahead and get all of our resources. We need 4 billion, so we're only at 1.6 billion right now. At 2.3, 3.7. Okay, so we've crossed 4 billion. And I think some of our weaker guys got deposited on that pink diamond up there. That's why we just had a stack of them doing that. And they don't like swinging down. So they might also just be swinging at the stuff to the right of them. I think on this one we end up doing the same thing we did last time and just start going left. Do I get the gravity this time? Maybe. I keep second guessing myself about that because we do actually need to get ourselves a gun or something like that to shoot left. Can I actually demolish those, please? Thank you. Get some more coal going down there. I think we're at 10 billion right now, coal. To get to 39, I'm guessing we're going to need to get close to 1 trillion coal. But yeah, this is the build that was recommended. Of course, they didn't recommend the berserkers, but it's 10 of them. Not the end of the world. Hey, come on, you guys, get rid of that. Can you destroy purple? Doesn't look like they're even really denting it yet. Do I actually see any cracks? A few cracks. We might be able to get them at probably like 20 million guys. It's going to be a close one. But for now, we get orange. Unless we just want to be lingering around like a bad fart. But yeah, we are at the point where I think the drop rate and a downward firing weapon might be essential to getting down far enough to get our resources. So I will consider doing that now. Probably should have considered it before. Watch us get 1 trillion coal. Well, no, I don't think we're going to get 1 trillion coal. I think we're going to get like 200 billion. I had to take a wild guess. Because we're at 176. Oh, actually, yeah, I think we're at 176 billion. Because we were at 150 billion last time. There you guys go. And yes, I am just trying to keep them kind of going wherever. I'm going to grab these. Okay, 1.8 billion on that. And at this point, it's one of those things where, like, if we get it, we get it. If not, because we've gotten further than we've ever gotten before. I just don't know how we would actually get down further than this. Unless we did sparse. In which case, we'd have a little bit more trouble keeping our guys in check. I'm stuck under something there. There we go. I was stuck in the terrain there. You can see we are cracking it. We're just not breaking the blocks yet. Okay, so we're at 243 billion. 254 billion. Yeah, we need probably downward fire and gravity. I don't think we're going to hit our goal of 1,000 meters, 1 kilometer down. I think I'm going to grab this stuff and boop. E. Yeah, 268 billion. We're getting closer. We're at a quarter of the way there. I might have to do the trillion on pacifist mode, unfortunately. I don't know yet. Okay, so continue. Equipment. Let's go and get that back up to 20. This is unlimited use. This is a one-time use. So that is something we just hold. And we need to swap out our weapon because the diamond pickaxe is just not going to do it for us. I think the chain gun is what we want. No, actually, I want the pink diamond. Okay, so we have 2.03 trillion. I'm going to start this off with 300,000. Just to get us up to the millions. I forgot to press an extra 0 there. Confirm, confirm, confirm. Okay, so I think it's 5 million. Will be 1.3 trillion, isn't it? Yeah. So this 500,000 is going to be 130 billion. I'm having trouble remembering which one is which. It's just all starting to blur together. So we're at 18 million mining guys. I do think I'm going to go ahead and get, I think 40. More of these so we guarantee we just have wet everywhere. Do we have higher level things that can help us out? We could also just get a squirt gun, but that's not going to be as happy as I would like. Ultimate mortars are only 600,000 damage, but this guy's only 200,000. Slightly tempted. I'll get 5 of them. They're only 22 mil. Actually, let's get 10 of them. We will drop them at the start. And we'll use this for gravity. Get those guys into check. And this will be some AoE just coming down from the center. We'll see how that works out. Because each of those booms are doing more than one of these guys, but we have millions of these guys. We'll see if it helps out at all. We're not busted around by those anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is the day we failed at before, if I remember correctly, by the way. It was either this or the day after this. Well, we're already at 4.4 billion because a lump of coal came to us. Santa liked us. We're going through. We'll go like this until we get to the bottom of orange. Because this should keep it relatively on the level. Might leave some coal up top, but we should have enough just in this first layer to actually get it. We're at 4.3 billion coal, 5.4 billion coal. Well, they're doing work. It's fine. I don't think we're going to get through purple, sadly. That is unfortunate. I think we might get to like 34 or 35. I don't think we're going to get beyond that. Unless I grab resources or something from above the chest, that is. Okay, so there's... I think we're at... Yeah, we're almost at 12 billion. That'll be good. I'm pretty sure we're at 13 billion coal. I am going to do this real quick because it's going to pause it. I'm going to move this so all we see is the coal up there. So we're less confused by the numbers. And yes, we are still getting the mortars coming down. And we have 16 billion. Are you guys able to get through the purple? I don't think you're gonna be able to anytime soon. I don't have faith in them. I mean, we can put them here and see. I mean, they're sort of destroying it. It's not quite there yet. Because as you can see, yeah, they're breaking it every now and then. If they can break those ones above us, we'll get a decent chunk of loot, though. I think it might still be go through the orange sideways stage. Because we're not mining down fast enough either. We'll get a whole chunk of coal here, though. I think we're only at 26 billion. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're at 311 billion. Okay. So maybe getting the purple is worth it. Come on, get through that stuff. What are we actually getting right here? I think that might be pink diamonds. And we actually did get through pink diamonds. Okay. You guys just do what you're going to do. There we go. Crap ton of pink diamonds there. Maybe we can melt through purple. This, I don't think we're going to hit the trillion on this one. But we very well could hit it on the next one. Trillion as in the trillion coal. We're at a half trillion right now. But we don't have half the day left. I'm going to grab as much of this over here as I can. Wink. Mainly because it makes some sense to me. Are they going to kill the block next to me? I think they will. Yeah, we did. We're definitely lagging even with all of the settings put to what we need them to just maximize performance. Well, not all the performance, but... And back up we go. Deposit 631 a billion. I don't think the mortars did much. They may have helped a little bit, but I don't think they were doing too much with just like a couple of them there. We would need enough that it would cause us to crash. There's 4 trillion gold. So we will go 1 million. That should be 2.6 trillion. Unless I'm mistaken. It is not 2.6 trillion. It's 260 billion. There we go. And now we'll get 5 million more. There we go. We'll do 500,000. Yes, so 34.5. That's good. That's 34,500,000 of those little boogers. I think we're gonna go down faster just by doing this. God, look at all the loot just popping everywhere. And yes, they're still following behind me. Not seeing anything else yet. So we go ahead and start doing this. Get them confined. Guys, if we don't keep them confined, we're just going to have a bunch of loot sitting around up there. Not interested in that. We need 48 billion to get past today. I'm guessing tomorrow's going to be like 150 billion. Do we get to day 39 with this? I don't know. We don't care about anything until orange. And even then, we probably don't care until purple, because we might actually have enough to do purple now. I don't know if we'll do it this fast, or as fast as we even do orange, but we're trying. It's 1:30 in the morning. I have stream in, what, 4.5 hours? I probably shouldn't have started this so late. I just didn't have time earlier. I think we're only at 4.7 billion right now. We can check, though. 3, 6... Oh, no, we're at 63 billion. We're good. We've just probably crossed 100 billion in just a second. I pretty much have to wait for this to slow down before we can actually start going back and forth and harvesting stuff. So that's pretty much what we're going to be at purple. It's a very vibrant purple, too. I like it. It's a violent violet. Okay, so we're going to grab those. I'm going to grab this. Get over here. There's 184 billion. 185 billion. We're not quite punching through purple as much as I would like, but we're doing okay. We might get our trillion today. The way this is looking. I think we just got a fairly decent item there. As far as the numbers go. It would be hilarious if they actually just reinstated the chest at this point. Like, oh, well, you got this far. Here's some purple chests that have, like, crazy numbers on them. Doubt we're gonna see that, but hey, you never know. I wonder what the record is for depths in this. I have no earthly idea. We're at a 500 million coal, though. I mean, a 500 billion. And we are actually getting through the purple. Maybe I should stay focused in, like, a central area, because we've actually already achieved the necessary. So we could be trying to go down further at this point. But it's a good idea to know just how much I'm pushing the coal and stuff. But this is about what we were a few stages ago on the orange, so we might actually have promise here. I am not seeing orange at the top. Yeah, we definitely want to grab... Well, how many freaking pink diamonds was that? We're about to see the clock go. Yep. Only 3/4 trillion now, unfortunately. On coal. 800,000. I don't think we're going to hit a trillion on this one. Gonna be close, but I think we're going to probably be at like 850 billion. Maybe 900 billion if there's a good bit of coal over here. I don't think we're going to hit the trillion yet. We might hit the trillion on the next one. Oh, we hit 900 billion. Oh, nope, we hit the trillion. That's going to be our achievement. That's the first time I've hit a trillion coal. Okay. Boop and boop. There's our trillion coal. They're just doing their things down there. They'll be fine. We just leave them buried and hire new ones the next day. We got billions of rubies. We haven't hit trillions of anything but coal, though. Okay, so 8.9. Okay. So 5 million will be the trillions. This ever escalating. Are we going to hit 100 million dudes? Maybe. Just not right away. We got 2 more rolls on this. I'm going to do 1 million. couple times. Okay. So that should be a good number of guys. 68 million miners? Sure. We're on the mule. And what's blowing out like that is just because there's so many invisible ones spawning. We don't have explosives. We barely even see the rest of these areas. And yes, we are falling as fast as they are. Now, if the gravity thing actually affected them too, I don't think it does. It would be even better. Let's centralize all our guys. We need 192 billion. That's leading me to believe that trillion is closer than I thought it was, as far as necessities go. So we need to be getting into the purple faster. Well, burrowing through it faster, not necessarily getting to it faster. As it stands, we're too reliant on our miners to get it down there any faster than this. Because it's a choice of either summon them and go this fast, or have the gravity thing on us and go... are we actually... Yeah, we're making progress here. It's still good. But we're pretty much just 100% relying on the mining guys. I'm going to dump these down, just so we can keep track of that. We're already at 49 billion, by the way. That's thousands, millions. Yeah, we're 49 billion. So I think we'll hit our target. I'm pretty sure we'll hit trillions again. But it's just a matter of, we're going to get slowed down when we hit to the purple, so we'll just grab all of our guys together then and try to get up to the maybe 2 or 3 trillion point. Really, I'm curious if there's anything below the purple. People said there's only 2 more layers. We are not going through it super fast, but we've hit our target, so now it's just push through. My goal today, by the way, is not necessarily to get to the highest number. Our goal is 1,000 meters, basically 1 kilometer underground. 1,000 meters from home base. Currently, we're at 750, so we're 3/4 of the way there. The thing is, this last quarter is gonna be thick rock. There's 425 billion. There's 573 billion. We're at halfway through the day, so we're definitely hitting our trillion today. We need it where we can melt through purple as fast as we were melting through orange, which I'm not sure we're going to hit that point anytime soon. These are diamonds, by the way. That's why I'm going after them, because they're going to be worth a lot of money. There's 3/4 of a trillion. Yeah, we might get close to 2 trillion today. Provided everything goes well with our descent into madness. Not as loopy as I was last time we tried to do deep dives on the mule. Mule, by the way, still my favorite one for going deep. He is relatively close to being the easy mode for it. And I see where I want to go down further. I'm going to go into this crevasse here. Yeah, only 788 meters down to there. I think each block is a meter in this. And yes, I am going back and forth more just for money purposes at this point. Because I don't think we're getting to that 1 kilometer depth. Digging a kilometer down for profit. Yoink. Do we hit a trillion of any other resource? I don't think so today. Maybe on... I'm talking about in-game day. We might hit it on subsequent drops. But I don't think we're going to hit it with this particular in-game day. Okay, so 20 seconds left. Are we going to hit that 2 trillion? No. We're going to be close, though. 1.9 trillion. Blah. Well, we still beat our goal by 10 times. I am out of hydration, by the way. If you couldn't tell by my voice getting kind of down. Oh, we got 6 billion gold, though. Yeah, we're up to 81 billion of some of them. 16 trillion. Confirm, 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 confirm. Yeah, so that's 130. I'm sorry, 260 billion for a million. So we go 10 million? And that should bring us down to 13.9. So each of these purchases is 2.6 billion. Confirm. So if we ever drop below 2.6 billion, we need to drop to 5 million. Okay, I think 130 mil workers is good. Day 33. And there they go, just destroying everything around us. Bye, guys. Oh, oh, 1 pink diamond. Wow, that's going to make a big difference. Sure. Plummet back down. Do that to get them all to come to me. Down we go. So we need just shy of 1 trillion to get past today. We should be able to get it, provided everything works out. Coal, that is. I don't think we get to 39. Just a gut instinct is telling me we didn't get enough passives to get to 39. So I am going to just keep pushing through the purple as much as possible. I do think we're going to start seeing purple not necessarily dissolve this fast, but dissolve quick enough that it's not a huge issue. And again, just to keep track of things, that goes there. It only wants 768 billion coal. It's fine. Nobody cares that we're setting record depths here. And it's almost, at this point, we're almost playing Garlic Run. In case anybody's curious. Or we just stand still and let everything happen around us. We could help, but then we'd have to get off of our whistle. Okay, so grab as much as we can around here. Go ahead. I'm stuck on whatever that is. So I think we're only at 40 billion right now. There we go. How much are we at now? 3, 6. Okay. That's thousands, millions, billion. No, wait. Yeah. We have 386,000. Sorry. 868,000. 539 million. So 14 billion right now. So no, we're not even close. I think we just picked up a mega load, though, so I'll check that again in a second. I think we have a 500 billion. So yeah, we're making okay progress. I think we just need some way to actually gather more of the upgrades, if that makes sense. Because I think we're about to hit our trillion of coal. Yeah, we just hit our trillion. So now the goal is 2 trillion. And it looks like, yeah, we are doing damage to the environment with this. This is... We're not lacking punch. It is dissolving the stuff around us. I think if we survive enough more days, we will be melting through purple like we did through orange and stuff. Which could be actually a problem, believe it or not. Because what could be the problem that we run into then is we don't ever slow down enough to actually get the loot. But we would hit our 1K if we actually get that far in. But nobody told me how much you need for day 39 on here. Someone said they had seen somebody get to 39 this way. So there's our 2 trillion. Coal. What is beneath the freaking purple then? Or is there never anything below purple? Purple is the best. Purple is the deepest. Purple is ideal, I guess. Oh, wow. You guys stopped lagging. What? How did we stop lagging all of a sudden, game? What has changed? I mean, we have completely stopped lagging. It has become a pleasure to play now. Are we going to just fall into a void? Is that what's going to happen? I am getting concerned because that all of a sudden lack of lag is scary. I am concerned like you wouldn't believe. Okay, so we need to warp back up. So that's going to be you. And we got 3.6 trillion. How much deeper can we go? We haven't seen what's below purple yet. I think 100 million would be 2.6. So we want 50 million. That'll bring us to 12 trillion. And then we go back to 10 millions or 2.6s. I am very concerned that we saw a reduction in lag down there. Yeah, start day 34. I'm going to actually buy a few more of these. Don't think we're going to have a use for them, but I'm going to buy more of them. And yep, we're going to have just a load of lag going down. And then when we get to bedrock, oh, that was a surge of guys. And then when we get to, yeah, they're starting to delete beneath me, which is actually good. That means we can start using the gravity thing a little bit. And we go ahead and hit that. That'll centralize everything. And we just immediately drop. We don't need to be dropping faster is the thing. We're not destroying the ground beneath us fast enough to justify using the purple instead of just bringing them to us. Let's see if the orange slows down for us. I don't think it will. I don't think it's going to slow down for us anymore. We need 3 trillion to get to day 35. I don't think we're going to be able to keep up with this. It slowed down a little bit. Throw you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at 6 billion right now. I mean, we hit 3 trillion yesterday, so we should be able to hit it today. I think tomorrow is going to be the one where we lose. I think we're going to lose on day 35. I called it from the beginning, but we'll see. Maybe we'll escalate a lot into the purple as we start getting less lag on it. Actually, how much are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 609 billion. And we are able to... oh, God, that flickering is going to get irritating. There's 1 trillion. $1.2. We are getting through the purple relatively quick now. I'm weirded out by the change in lag. Every now and then we're still getting lag on this, but I think once we get down to where all we see is purple, or all we can like have loaded is purple, we just all of a sudden stop lagging. Which is very strange to me. Trying to think of what would be causing that. And I think after our next round, we will be able to dissolve the purple, kind of like we've been doing with the orange. If we survive that long. There's 2.7 trill. 2.8. 2.9. Come on, get it. Because then we can burrow down however much we want. Okay, 3. Almost there. Come on, give me the last little bit. 3.74. I think, yeah, we're there. We're at 3.1. So now it's down and see how hard we can burrow. Instead of going back and forth. Because I want to see if there is something beneath this. I think there will be. Or at least I hope there will be. I think it'd be fun if there is. We're at 4 trill now. Or at least an escalation. If it like loops back around to the top one and everything's worthless, that would be hilarious as well. I don't think on this wave we'll see the bottom of purple, if there is a bottom to it. If there is, we'll see it next wave. And I don't think we beat next wave. Just a gut feeling. Because we're only hitting 5 trillion on this one. I have a feeling the next wave is going to be double-digit trillions. Okay, grab those. 4. Yeah, 5.5 trillion on that one. This is getting wide, boy. How much money did we end up getting? Nope, not even triple-digit trillions yet. So we go... I think that's going to be 26 trillion. We'll go ahead and get 20 million. Just to make it a nice number. I think 10 millions are 2.6. Yeah, they're 2.6. So we're not going to get quite a 500 million workers. And 400,000, that's actually not bad. 400 million, not 400,000. Here they come to blow stuff up. And then we switch over to this. So it dissolves. Here's hoping we get to the bot. Oh, only 12 trillion needed. Don't think we reach that today. I think we reach about 9 trillion. Unless I am mistaken. And there is no point in me falling faster. I am literally landing on the bedrock. And we swap these down. That's the only number that matters, is the coal. Now, one thing I could do is go into pacifist mode and just keep going whenever there is no quota. I don't know if endless functions on pacifist, though. If it does, that'd be an easy way to get a lot of the non-pacifist, like the ones that don't require pacifist. Require non-pacifist achievements. How much are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're only 106 billion. We need more digits. I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're only 199 billion. We don't start getting trillions until we get to the purple anyway. Yeah, you guys start dissolving that, and I go ahead and start gathering as many pieces of charcoal as coal as we can get. I'm gonna call it charcoal for the rest of the time. Bite me, guys. It's charcoal. I'm going to give it a good effort to get that 12 trillion or whatever, but I don't think we're gonna make it. We are making this dissolve. But it's a question of we need to just find the coal specifically. So the coal veins are our salvation. Like, that was a big coal vein right there. There's another one to the southeast of us. Right here. We'll see what's beneath this. We're only at 2.4 trillion. Yeah, we're not making it. There ain't no way in hell that we're making it. Slightly curious what else you would be wanting to get to make it past this. We got it to day 35, though. I think the only other thing we could possibly even do is spend more time up at the top getting the various chests and stuff like that to speed up our minions. Oh, we do have a good coal vein right here. That was a good one. We're only at 4.5. Yeah, we might not even hit 9. Fairly certain we won't hit 10 either. Okay, so nothing there. There's another vein right there. And yes, the flashing is obscene at this point. Oh, there's a good vein down to the southeast of us as well. That made a nice little perfect circle of the brass there. Yeah, we're not even going to hit 9. I don't think there's anything beneath the purple. If you guys have screenshots of something beneath the purple, tell me. Put them on the Discord. Because I'm not seeing it. We are melting this as best as we can. And I don't think there's a way for us to get that 12 trillion. Unless we go into, like, pacifist mode or something like that. Grab all that. Yeah, we're at 8 trillion now. I will probably dump the stuff in to see how close we got. Whenever it gets close, but yeah, we're not even seeing 9 trillion on this. We ended up with 8.2 trillion coal. And that is where we died. We got a decent of the ways in. 66 trillion on that. And we died. It's fine. It's okay. We got to day 34. I want to see this person you guys mentioned that got to 39. I want to see the screenshot of that. Now, it is possible, if we go back to the main menu, I think it is more reasonable. If we go into new game, this one right here, slow mode, I think 39 is more feasible on that. Because we would have only required 6 trillion for that. And the bonus cash, not really impacting us very much there. And obviously, if we click continue game, I think we can just hop. Oh, no, it starts us back over at the beginning with an internship. Ugh. Ew. Ew. But anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.